Blog Talk Radio.
Breathing life into a song takes a special breed of art, and how you play communicate, it must be there to start. It's nothing you can put in words, it's just a thing you know. From the minute that you get on stage until the curtain calls you home. Now the part you play that counts is how you play the game. Can't afford to lose a fight, but I can't afford to wait. If I tell you wonder why, never feel the same. It's about that time that you'll understand. It's the nature of the game. When it's just you and a bunch of guys with an attitude to share, it's then that the men become the boys and the souls get laid out bare. It's the lighters on the concert night, fills the empty void. It's the cheer and the standing out and the thunder overflows. Now the part you play that counts is how you play the game. Can't afford to lose a fight, but I can't afford to wait. If I catch you wonder why, never feel the same. Well, it's about that time that you'll understand. It's the nature of the game. Nature of the game. Like I say, it's so hard to say. It's not something you could get. Being there, living life, dreamers outside of Now the part you play that counts is how you play the game. Can't afford to lose the fight, but I can't afford to wait. If I catch you wonder why, never feel the same. Well, it's about that time that you'll understand. It's the nature of the game. It's the nature of the game. Yeah, it's the nature of the game. Well, it's about that time that you'll understand. It's the nature of the game.
And welcome once again to your table here on Legal Name Fraud Radio.
Yours truly, Katie, Emma, Kate, Emma. Who cares? It's a path called truth. Hi, Truth speaking, 101. Yeah, lots going on. And this game, as you know it, is wrapping up very quickly in a lot of different frontiers, in a lot of different ways, where if you were caught in the literal matrix, you would never see it. And really, and it's not a judgment, it's not a you're an idiot. It's nothing to do with that at all. It's, I mean, seriously, let's put it in the most real terms we can here. Imagine a kindergarten teacher giving all the kids shit for not being able to read the book because they haven't learned to read yet. That's kind of stupid, isn't it? Yeah, that's not what we do. It's not what I do. It's not what the others that know how to do this do. We are, I would hazard to say it like this. We are beyond desperate to try and help you to be able to see this because your soul is riding on it. Okay? So when you're running into one of us, that's what you're running into. And it's probably a good idea to put down the pitchforks and the torches and what have you and stop trying to, burn Dr. Frankenstein and the monster, in the windmill, right? I was watching Van Helsing last night. Brand new again, as always, everything is in the now as things track and connect and everything goes together. So what I urge people to do is, guys, you got to breathe. I see panic. That's the pan I see, the duality I see, and the pain I see. So stop with the panic. Okay? That is the emotional outburst of fear the demon lunges at you to terrify you, boogeyman style. Okay? And it's only when you fully step beyond this legal name fraud, nightmare, consent, stealing your soul reality. It is that fucking literal. Okay? It is that literal. And I'm not going to... hey, welcome to No Debate Kate. You can't debate the truth. 1 + 1 = 2. Good luck. Because that's what you'll be doing with me. And many of us now. And it's easy to spot. All I have to do is pop around on a YouTube channel and post some truth and throw a little Phoenician in there to watch the ego idiots go fucking nuts. Playing the copycat game and all the rest of it and taking shots and it's outrageously funny. These things come flying in from one post. It's just these are the soundings of the depth. Doing a depth check to see how deep into this matrix we have penetrated, and we've hit bottom with it. I know exactly how deep the water is, and it's really, really shallow. Their boat is run aground. Okay, there's a lot of ways I can explain this, countless ways I can explain this, but I'll go to the garbage can in a few minutes just to illustrate again how important it is for you to not stay in the literal matrix. Stick with the headlines in your reality. You don't need to read another story when you have the literals of it. And that's what happens with people is they want to stay literal with stuff. And something else too, I'm not sure how anyone out there can assess everyone and deciding how much truth they can handle. Well, I'm going to post this just as for those that need to learn. Learn what? Learn more about the legal matrix? You didn't set a fucking objective. You just kept them subjective. Okay? And here, I'll just go to a post just to let you guys know with regards to tagging or let me see, posting comments. And here's the thing. The ones that do it, no, you guys know better. You fucking know better. I've told you countless times, what's your objective? Or are you just posting subjective to keep people subjective? You didn't tell them what direction they're going in. All you're doing is creating more fucking pain. I see. Panic. You're the one stirring the panic pot. I stopped doing that long ago. So stop stirring the fucking panic pot, will you, please? Please? Try okay. Try that on for size. I don't want to hear your fucking monkey chatter debates as to why you didn't set the objective of legal name fraud owns your soul as the objective. If you haven't set that as the objective, you haven't given anyone anything to look at except subjective upon subjective upon subjective, and you are harming them. Literally. And I know that's not your intent, but that's what you are doing. You're not seeing it. You are passing judgment on others in terms of what you think they can handle. I don't recall any time at this table me ever fucking holding back about anything. It's not up to me to decide what you can handle. You'll be here or not. That's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. You're in the groove of what's really going on here. Yeah, then this is the place to be. You're getting the goods here. I know I am. I know others are. Changing an entire consciousness as a result. Yeah, you're that powerful. But set the fucking objective. Here's a simple way of looking at copyright. And this is coming from the songwriter, publishing company, understanding copyright contract law, that kind of stuff. I kind of walked that road for years. You don't need to explain any more books to me or anyone. I'm pretty sure people have enough knowledge. Well, here's all the knowledge anyone needs to have on this planet. Are you okay with breaking the law? Then you will find most people, good people, honest people, will tell you no. But they are, and they don't know it. So here's copyright in a different light. Copyright equals the transfer of the original you to Lucifer's power supply. That's how your creation is stolen, every thought, every last more cell of your life source. Every morsel. You are the Purina cat. Ciao. Say ciao. Bye. Okay. It's simply this. And this came up in a couple of music posts. I'd love to share these tunes. Would love to. As soon as you get rid of the fucking filth of copyright and all the rest of the nonsense that has nothing to do with this reality, except that you're replanting the seed, and that just tells me that you've already given that and surrendered that creation to Lucifer with your mere thought of thinking you need to put up a copyright notice. So it's empty, it's done, it's dead. And I got to tell you, the one tune, fucking brilliant, guys. But I will not touch it with a 10-foot fucking pole. Not while it's got all that fucking disclaimer copyright shit all over it. I don't contract with Lucifer. Best that you don't either. How about you just put the song up and leave all the monkey chatter out of it? Because I dug it deep, man. It was, you got talent, and you're giving it all away to Lucifer. You might want to edit that video. And then Truth might even want to help out. But you see, truth will never help a lie. Never. Never. Truth helps truth. Those doing the work. Very recently, what was it, last couple of days anyway. I'll tell you the ones that know exactly what I'm talking about. Ninja, Star, myself, Ferocity, Libby, Bird, Rob, Chris. Who else? Did I miss anybody yet? Oh, more to come. So they know what I'm talking about. Truth will never serve a lie. So don't expect anything from truth. Not from me or anyone else. That is truth. We flow to the truth, not to the lie. So that's a big hint for you. See if you can sort that out with yourself. Because I'll show you. Here's a post that came in. This is a prime example of how you're fucking killing people. Okay, you are literally fucking killing souls with this shit. And you want to post it on my page? Set the objective and it's all good. Legal name fraud. The one law, the system, the crown, the courts don't want you to break. Legal name fraud. Well, actually, they want you to break that because that means you've broken every other law in their book completely. Every fucking one of them. You're a filthy criminal with unclean hands, using somebody else's property, nothing to do with you. Love the cuneiform post, by the way, Curtis. Thank you. Cuneiform is another way of saying cunt, by the way. Yeah. Clay tablets and little bones etched into it. The bonesman. Here's an example of a brilliant post. Legal name fraud felons. Anyone that uses crown property like they think it's theirs without bar club permission slip gets treated like the slaves they lust to be. Privacy? Thank you, Jay. It's pretty easy just to, and you don't need to worry about putting Kate Renee there or anything. Just throw it up. It's yours. Throw your own moniker on it. I don't care. The truth belongs to all. You can put whatever name, as long as you're walking in truth, you can put whatever name you want there. I don't fucking care if it's typed out of my fingers or somebody else's. It just needs to get out there, don't you think? Like I said, leave me out of it. I don't deal in transfer of sole property, copyright or otherwise. All of those illusions are empty. Brilliance. Sheer brilliance. Well done, Jay. That's what I'm talking about. Get the word out. And like I said, if you just haven't quite got the way to say it, Jesus, I post so much stuff every day. Well, not necessarily every day, a lot of stuff, but there are days that you might find a dozen or more very concise paragraphs of comments that you can copy and paste and share everywhere. You know, if you're going to hit the like button, then fucking share it. I'm glad to see that you like it. Yeah, you picked up a mouse and you clicked like. And I know many of you actually click like and share alike. Yeah, share alike. If you like it, share it. It's yours. You see, that's the thing about the Facebook page. And these people that get caught up in the, well, still using this. Shut up. Fuck, that's like 3-4 years ago shows. Use the tool. Don't be it. In this physical construct, Lucifer has tricked humanity into building all the tools of its own destruction. So I just said, oh, okay, I can use that for Lucifer's destruction. Sure. It's the only intent I have. It's a change of mind, change of heart. That's where the breathing part comes in. You got to learn how to breathe. Just breathe. Yeah, here's one. Please, you need to closely inspect info. Take your time. Get informed. Act appropriately now. Yeah, how about it, Emil? How about you act appropriately now? Merry Christmas, America, from the U.S. Navy Special. Just paste it. Are you fucking kidding me? So my comment's simply this. Great, more monkey chatter shite. When are you fucking monkeys going to get this? This is Matrix fog, you dopes. Could you fit more programming in one little post? Do you have any idea how many souls you stabbed with this post? No? Best fucking sit back and read. This is aiding and abetting Lucifer shite. You like playing the demon role? Don't see any mention of the solution, just more jibber-jabber subjective fucking monkey chatter to create more chunky matter for people to chew on, like idiots, bunch of fucking cattle and chewing their cud. Shen, more images to share to wakey the sleepy sleepies. To what? Awake them to what, Shen? Here, let me show you what you're waking them to, Shen, shall we? The Pope, reinforcing the idea that it matters. Wears the triple tiara, like it matters. The triple tiara has 3 crowns representing 3 trusts. That's very literal and very one-off. How many fucking variations of that same statement do you want me to run off? So that is a literal, one-thread bullshit subjective. Each trust declares ownership. Oh, are you planting the seed of being owned there a lot? All this stuff, we've went through this with a fine-tooth comb. Christ's sakes, January 13th. You want to know what's going on, Shem? Go read the Denique Ultimatum Revirio Verum, Fiat Justitia Ruat Caelum, and see what I was doing years ago to expose the legal name fraud, felony that you, thinking you are that legal name thing. It is the thought that counts, remember? It's a thought that kills, too. You're planting lots of fucking thoughts without any objective here. Essentially, what the Pope and Vatican is saying, like they're real and fucking matter, you just made them real. Picture and all. Is that legally? Not much going on there. Dumb question, really. They own everything and you own nothing. Nothing like reinforcing the doubt, eh? Go ahead, tell humanity that they own nothing. And that the crown owns everything. Make damn sure you don't tell them why either, right? Put the mirror on this, kids. You are everything. They stole it. It's a parasite demon attached to the very soul that you are. And you won't see this until you are the third eye, the true self. So another little suggestion there. If you don't know what I just said, then best you listen up. Because if you don't know what I just said, you are trapped in the matrix. Old Chunder and Hurl world, okay? If it is peace you seek, then shut up long enough to observe it and hear it. Because while you're in a pain I see, panic, you'll never see it. You're too busy trying to fucking do everything that you shouldn't be doing. So my comment was really, really simple. And I have not an issue in the world of blocking people. Even gave Ben Hausman the option last night. Do you want to block me or shall I block you? So I gave it about half an hour, 45 minutes. Oh, I guess wants me to do it. Okay. Promoting a currency? Fuckwad? What are you, a Nasaraite? You a fucking reset, global reset Nasara type? Or what do they call those silly fucking... what's the game? This how far this stuff's removed from my reality. Dinars. Yeah, you're yeah. There's your dinner. It's a reset for dinner, stupid. You're the meal. If you're still thinking in money terms, you're in the matrix, like deep, because you still think that shit's real and that you haven't even got outside that box yet. You don't know. Money is the effect, you monkey dick. It's not the cause. It's the tool of the effect of your soul getting eaten. So go ahead, play in your Nisara and Opt and fucking Dinar and all of the rest of the shit that goes along with it. You're dead. Get used to it. And I'm not pulling any punches with you guys anymore. I'm going to make you responsible for your shit. And you have a choice here. Set the objective of getting the word out, legal name fraud, felony, enslaving humanity, the only law the system wants you to unknowingly break so that they can own your ass through honor, dishonor in every one of their courtrooms, their churches of Satan, to make damn sure that you come there with unclean hands, summoning the dead, All rise, like fucking Laws R Us, toy store, filled with paper dollies, fucking doilies, and they put their cups on you. And the cuffs, and the cuts, and the curse. Well, if you agree with that, Ronald, they definitely have one thing right: you own nothing. But neither does anyone else, so it's all good. I own my own mind. Do you? Or do you own nothing? Still looking at physical? Still not seeing it? So I just, I made it simple. I came in nice and gentle like. A simple okay works. Because this is a really good idea. Don't you think? Let me know if you think this is a good idea regarding that post, that fucking venomous, poisonous, programming humanity post that you fucking threw up there, thinking that you know everybody and where they are in the game. How about you set the objective and let them decide? How about a title of one of the legal name fraud clues then, Just saying. Love the intent. Drive for show. Putting truth for dough. Jane Doe. Drive for show, putt for dough. Get on the Soylent Green, bitch. You see, here's the thing that is not being shown in this. They think they own everything by duping you into thinking they own everything and leave you hanging there. Legal is the duping or the doping process to harden the skins on your wings. They use doping, for fuselage, the old biplanes and material-covered aircraft. It's called doping. If you've ever been a model builder, scale models with wood and stuff, you'll know what doping is because you've used it, like me. Legal is the duping and the doping process to harden the skins on your wings. Read this shit closer and make damn sure you're not promoting doubts. All of this shite promotes doubt confirms. Chunky matter, okay? And of course, Shen can't say okay. It has to come back with an ego response of, oh, I just got caught in a lie. I better say something. Yeah, you got caught in a fucking lie, liar. That wasn't nasty to ya. How about a title of the legal name fraud clues then? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Try that. Yet somehow you need to respond like I called you a fucking asshole. Well, that's what I'm calling you now, because you didn't know how to say okay. It's just a good idea. And I told you why it's a good idea. Because you're promoting the program. You're promoting subjective only. You're not telling them the fucking truth to get them to the point where they need to cross over. People cannot cross this fucking bridge until they know about the legal name fraud felony. That's the 0-point gate, dumb fucks. So how about a little demon ego response defending one's position instead of saying simple, okay, yeah, that is a good idea, Kate. Because it is. Gets them right home, doesn't it? Sort of like the Concord version. While you're taking a tiger moth across the fucking Atlantic, I'm already sitting in New York having a goddamn glass of wine. You know what I'm saying? It's an allegory. Toes got to touch the water before they go into the deep end. Says you, master of all knowledge. Plants the seed, not the plant. Like your fucking cane garden, Shen? Ah, good. I see what you're saying, though. Good. Good. Try okay in the next line. Instead of it's more drivel. It's more of the entry gate into questioning. I don't know about you, asshole, but legal name fraud, felony, you're committing a crime every time you use a legal name. It's a pretty good fucking start point, don't you think? That wakes people up. You might get a huh out of that one, huh? Well, what do you mean, legal name fraud? Yeah, the system owns your ass. They dupe you into being something that they own so that if you claim it, they can screw you in the ass. It's a neat trick. It's catch-22 because you've based your whole survival on commerce whore land on it. You got duped into it. So try that, Shen, okay? Oh, and Mona, you don't really need to worry about hang this prick with his robe. Well, judge, jury, executioner. See, here's the thing. I don't care about any of that stuff, because here's the truth of it all. Oh. So, continue on with Shen, then I'll get to the PS. Oh, so you decide what everyone knows then. How about you just let them know what they know and plant the big motherfucker? You know, if you're going to plant an oak tree, you're going to plant an apple seed, orange seed, or an acorn, a crown. Plant the crown. Because while humanity walks around using that fucking poisonous shit, their soul is doomed. Fuck the tiara, the 3 tiers. Look at these fucking demons dressing up like fucking gurus. Look at them. Bunch of fucking monkeys. Worship the badge, worship the crown, worship the robe, worship the fuck you. Idol worshiper, paper doll, paper idol. Yeah, take the scissors to it. Don't decide for others. I don't know what you know, Shen. How did you find this? How did anybody find this? Because you were looking. You might have found a couple of things along the way that were a good idea, yeah? We'll plant the best idea of them all to awaken humanity to their own slavery and their own soul destruction. Try that one. Let's go. You know, there's no point in, we've already got the meal happening here. It's dessert. You know, the cherry on top. Give them the fucking cherry, will ya? Quit being George Washington was hangtone, chopping down the cherry trees, bitch. Genetic entity ogre was hangtone. Oh, yeah, I'll get into that one in a minute. In case you're wondering why it's Washington, D.C., I can tell you why. It's in the phonics. Nicely hidden, nicely packaged. You got to open the package, though. All sorts of spells in it. So it's really simply this. Oh, so you decide what everyone knows then, huh? I don't know what you know. You can show me what you know, and I can see what you know based on what you show me. And this is a really good lesson for all of us. And thank you for the contrast, Shen. I know your skin's thick enough to endure this. Just like Ryan, just like anybody else, Bird. Guys, we have to be the ones to expose this, and it's grueling, isn't it? Yeah, I've been through all of this. All up close and personal like. Many of us have. And really, for me, it's simply this. I know how humanity suffers. It would be my wish to stop it. To not endure the things that I've had to endure. That others have had to endure. To take this demon motherfucker down. Alright? Tell them the fucking truth. That way they're not waiting for you to explain everything from here over and over. Capiche? You see, this is what happens. We've already done the explaining over and over, haven't we? So what you do is you set someone on the path of, oh, I mean, that to me, the post itself, from your point of view and mine, and many of us that have been at this table, yeah, this totally makes sense. But you show that to a fucking coffee girl at the local coffee shop. She's going to, what? That's fucking Greek to her and him and all the... I'll tell you what isn't Greek to them, though, because it's something that they can immediately, quote, identify, unquote, with. Cleaner. It gets right to the point of it. You know, like the example of me going through the checkout there, about a week ago, whatever. And I said to the girl, it's legal name fraud, you know, it's a felony. It's what the Crown, here's everyone walking around using a legal name that isn't theirs. It's fraud to use it. They want you to break that law so that they can steal everything from you. So you can't use the legal name. To which she replies, well, what about legally changing your name? I said, yeah, legally changing it from what? The legal name you can't use? It's a fraud to use it? To which I got a simple, oh. It took all of about maybe 30 to 45 seconds. And then I simply said, well, if you want to understand more about this and how you're being raped, I'm really blunt with people, not in a very gentle way when I'm, public, whatever. So it's up to you, or you can spend a lifetime getting raped by this one deception. Look up loseaname.com. Google legal name fraud. Kid of God, whatever gets you to that point. Doesn't matter. They're all paths. They're not names. They're paths to get to the truth of you. Okay? I could probably get a rough estimate, the number of people that would actually understand that entry-level post you put up, Shem. It's not entry-level at all. That's some fucking researched information. But I'll tell you, you can get right past all of that by going straight to the source, legal name fraud. Because the only thing that matters to me is not this fucking clown with a goofy-looking hat and a staff, Satan-worshipping piece of shit. I'm not concerned about you promoting their fucking ugly faces on my page. So if you haven't noticed, you don't see Kate posting any of this shit, do you? No, if I'm going to lead in the truth like others lead themselves and each other, us, in the truth, that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to lead you to look at some fucking ugly satanic worshiping piece of shit. Okay? You don't see me doing it. The only time you'll ever see these things is when people put legal name fraud and have a lot of fun with it and make fun of these monkeys. Babylon has fallen, held up by Obama. Yeah. The Bar-Ak, British Accredited Registry Spirit, Barak. Where do you keep soldiers? In the barracks. That's where they like to blow up the Obamas. Did it in Ireland, They like bombing the barracks. And there's that fucking Michelle Obama, Michael, poisoning the whole concept of trans and what the role of the duality, singularity of two-spirit is. Like you're some fucking queen, Michael. Might as well call it Michael and Gabriel sitting there in the fucking White House, a state of knowing. Well, I'll tell you what they are. They're the lie of consciousness. The duality. Just depends on how you spell white. O-I-T-E. White. Take the duality out of the double U. Double intent, double entendre. You is intent. You is plural for all. You see? I don't know what all of you think, but I might know what you think. See the all and singular in the one? It's a singularity. Just like the word then means past and future. You see? Legal is a duping and doping process, so get that right. It dopes you, and your wings belong to another. Simple okay works. Just tell them the fucking truth. That way, they're not waiting for you to explain everything from you. Now, imagine showing that to a girl at a checkout. What are you going to do? Spend 2 or 3 hours explaining the fucking Roman Empire to her or him? Don't you think it's just a whole lot easier to let them know that they're fucking themselves by a system that's fucking them? Legal name fraud felony? Do you not think that's just a little bit more right to the point? Don't you think? I think so. Works peachy. Wakes people up right fucking quick. Not a mention of the fucking monsters on this planet. Because the truth is, they know who they are. The innocent knows who they are. The dark principalities. There's your deep helm. DP helm. Helm's Deep? Oh yeah. Sunk ships. Watch the movie. You'll see the petards. Jean, look. Petards. It's really simple. That way they're not waiting for you or me to explain everything from here, like the Pope thing, over and over. Capiche? Just like I'm doing now to tell the whole truth. Legal name fraud felony is killing you. Google it. Seed planted. Next. Savvy? It's real simple. And I even said it. Okay still works, eh? No debate, Kate, here, remember? It's just truth. P.S. Getting back to that prick. That prick is already hung. His actions show his own judgment day. The actions show the hanging. See, judgment day is right now. Every now. I know you don't agree with the system. We wouldn't fucking be posting my page, you silly shit. Alright, just try okay. I'm going to let this one slide, Shen. If you are tuned in, the next thing you need to put under that post is okay. Because I'm going to delete it. An intense fucking waste of time. But it's valuable to show how not a waste of time it is. To show why you need to just get the word out. Legal name fraud felony. Felony. You're asking the system to marry you. You're courting the system, Lucifer and Jezebel. Okay? Just leave it there. War, the game of who has more gunpowder and the idiots to carry it to blow the other petard up. The most game. Fucking petards. So here I'm watching, I love watching the idiots. You know, true peers. Troopers. Like this one guy at the end of it, you know, the Marine uniform. You know, one of a kind. No, it's not. It's fucking thousands of them. Idiot. One of a kind. Yeah, you're one of a kind of tens of thousands of fucking morons that put on the same murderer uniform. You can say whatever you want. The only reason wars have ever existed because of the demonology here. So no one ever fucking try to tell me that, well, you know, I had to fight to it. Yeah, fuck you. No, you didn't. Every war that's ever been, every murder that's occurred as a result of somebody commanding somebody else to do it is just fucking murder. It's just a bad idea. Went on a little too long, don't you think? That's what I thought so too. Good point. I love this. Losers need wars, winners don't. They hire losers. Yeah, bunch of fucking peons, petards, true peers, troopers. Super trooper. Fucking morons. Nice one, Will. I like the keel haul that helms deep. Yeah, the helm is where you steer the ship. Deep, underwater. DP? Uh-huh. Petards. Duped. DP'd. Deeped. Duped. Done. Please note, for anyone thinking they can just pop on my page, this is after I wrote this. Check this out. You guys just love taking a shit in my page, right? I'll wipe your fucking face on it. And I sure shouldn't fucking tell you right here. Well before you posted this shit. So have a look in your mirror and learn to say okay really, really fast. You'll save yourself a lot of pain, I see, panic, demonology worship of, but, Kate, you know that shit? Here, I'll show you why. Please note, for anyone thinking they can just pop on my page and drop a literal matrix shit turd, be advised. I will wipe your face on it. I'm not keen on delusional liars controlled by an emotional demon dragon of but shit, because that's the but. That's Uranus it's coming from. You know, take a shit on my table. You know you have to, where is it? You know, take a shit on my table. You now have to wipe your shit off the face with every grain wiped up. A little egg isn't so bad after all. This is a little egg. Sure feels like shit wiping your face though. Well, that's what you get for wiping shit on the table. You come to this table, you come to this fucking table with clean hands, you shit handler, shit eater. What are you rifing around in the litter box again there for the Kati, the truth? Getting your hands all covered in shit? Get out of the fucking litter box, dog. Woof woof. Arfed. RFID'd. Morons. Dear Puff the Magic Dragon, it appears that you're having certain trouble with canned parasites we call tin men. Knights in armor, get the picture. Genetic entities in small ogre form, also known as trolls. We call them GE ogres in the subgenus of King, aka also known as King George's. And they love to brag about all the dragons they've murdered. They generally appear in pack formations on a whore's back, with prickly pricks poking out of their armor, and use pitifully small shields, expecting them to protect them from being roasted alive. Unfortunately, some of our dragons have lost their fire breath, doused out by lies and doubt. Their shields only work if they can trick you into being identified as something they own. Since I know puff is a verb versus a no one noun, it is clear that you know who you are by walking the path of what you like to do. Puff. Yeah. Silly Puffy. Puff the Magic Dragon. Take a puff on that. Helps better. The wolf pack can huff and puff all they want, but sadly, once they know you know this, you have literally sliced the balls off the Tin Man, the King's Men, whores, smoked the straw man, and roared a little lionly truth, thus creating all the fire for any bar be accused. Bar be accused. They'll cook you for your next backyard gathering. The system provides all the fools you need to keep those home fires burning. Exposing the legal fraud felony to their faces has the same effect as a raid cloud does when a herd of flies tries to stampede across a room filled with it. And yes, they drop faster than those flies. True story. Take truth for a test drive today. It never fails. Sure hope you don't, especially since you know truth never fails. No debate, Kate. End of. End of. Let's do a little headline fun. Hope it doesn't crash the shockwave again. Let's have a look and see if any more monkeys have been chattering. Yeah, 6-hour fucking David Icke video of bullshit. Boy, it didn't take many posts from me to get it all derailed. 2? 1 actually, and I went back to reiterate and do a little ancient Phoenician, knowing full well that these monkeys wouldn't get it. And of course, they come back with their ego shit. That's just what they do. That's what demon does, right? They know everything. Have you ever noticed trying to talk to a demon? They fucking know everything about everything, and they actually know nothing about anything. Those types. They'll talk to you all day long about fucking literal stuff, and just keep going circular with it. I spent a lifetime in that, didn't you? Yeah, me too. That's what I thought. So I thought it'd be a good idea to just stop doing that. What do you think? See, that's up to you. I don't really care what you think. I'm just asking you, what do you think? You think whatever the fuck you want. You want to be a liar, that's fine. You're going to hell. You burn. Okay? It's that simple. Fucking no skin off my nose. Ain't going to bother me. I'm not going to lose any fucking sleep over it. That's why I'm here. Heavenly sleepover to kick all the fucking parasites and bed bugs and ticks and pollies and all the rest of these fucking parrots. Polly the parrot, fucking parasite. All dressed up in little badges and uniforms and guns and murder and all the rest of it. It's funny, I think they probably make up about a third of the population. You know, the third that's fallen? Just depends on what team you're playing on. Nope. It was only about a dozen came in. And Gary, yeah, it's speaking of slagging. I know you're only slagging me. Slagging and the lagging. Let me just double check something for you. Only slagging you? Aye, but where did you send it? Let me just find it. I love connecting dots with people. It is so much fun. Is that the one I just checked? Yes. Fuck's sakes. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Oh, here's one from Ice King. Now, here's a newbie. Relative. Newbie-ish. This was in the subject line. Check this out. Found this white paper on Crown copyright. Only found your contact on losethename.com. It shows in black and white what you're saying for peeps who cannot see it. Yeah, that's in the subject line. The email is very short and to the point. Very well put, Ice King. Follow on from green paper at losethename.com. Chapter 6 mentions using the name or other material that makes the document unique. Even summarized, no liberalism of copyright on personal data. Yeah, no freedom at all. You've surrendered your fucking soul, kids. Also, a nice list of respondents in Appendix 1 from Executive Office of President, U.S. Case closed. Have a sweet dream. Have a good day tomorrow. Love you all. Yeah. See, there's someone that sees it. It's right there. What are you playing? Seesaw? See, sir? Render under seesaw or see, sir? Oh, I'll just stand right in the middle of that seesaw and bounce it out from there. You know, just saying. Yeah, phonics fun indeed. Oh, get rid of this shit. All right, delete. Junk mail. Get a lot of that. Where was it? Scrolling down here. Something to do with the lagging courts, I believe. Or, yeah, lagging side or something, Gary. Anyway, it's, slagging the lagging, eh? Just slagging it. Yeah, slag, that's the stuff that they put into pits after refining metals. Slag pits. Yeah, everything to bog you down. Have you noticed? Phonics reveals it all for you. It doesn't take much. Love this one guy talking about coloring and crayons and stuff, and I was just laughing my head off at how fucking stupid he was. Demons are thicker than two short planks. They really are. You could fucking hit them upside the head with truth, and they'll look at you like a fucking deer in the headlights. Huh? It's just the way it is. It's a true story. Oh, Ankara, yeah, you'd like to learn to play Field Broke. It's a really easy song to play, actually. Very easy song to play. So I think the lyrics are up somewhere. I'll throw the chords to it. It's very simple, though. It depends where you cape it. I move it around 3rd fret, 5th fret, open, 3rd, 5th, just, whatever. Just depends on the mood I'm in and where the voice is sitting and where it feels comfortable and, whatever. I'll just play it out. But it basically C walk down to the A minor. It's got the F and the G in it. And of course, it's a very, very simple song. Your pinky does the doom da 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 part. Yeah, that's all. It's very simple, very easy. I don't write complicated music. I am not a what you would call a super guitarist. I'm a rhythm player. I'm a songwriter. That's my thing. There are others I can fiddle around with the lead and play and stuff, but that's not my thing. I play the penny whistle, so first thing I learned to play was a lead instrument, all the melodies, right? So my hands speak penny whistle, flute, clarinet, whatever. And then, of course, piano speaks a different language, different tones, guitar, different. And for me, it's, piano and guitar and stuff like that. That's all about rhythm and song, right? The rest of it, that's paint for the house, okay? Yeah, so by all means, yeah, love to. That's what I'd rather be doing, personally, playing. Wouldn't you? Oh, well, as soon as you guys are done fucking around, then we can get back to playing, Yeah, it really is simple, guys. The only advice I'm going to give you is breathe, read, observe, and we'll show you. Relax. What's your hurry? I know what your hurry is, but here's the magic of the game. There's no need to rush. We have the crush. These guys are toast. Here, let's go to the garbage can just for verification of toast. Oh, this place is falling apart in rapid order. Hilarious to watch. For those that don't remember what Swift is, talked about that about 2 years ago. Papal stuff. That's when the London and Rome did the big split. Divided and conquered against themselves sort of thing. They're still working together, but Swift, S-W-I-F-T, it's a bird, right? They love to fly around. What Swift was, Vatican was threatened with being kicked off Swift. SWIFT is the one company in the entire fucking planet that all electronic money transfers go through for courts. Everything goes through it. You want to make an electronic payment, it goes through SWIFT. And look what's happening. Mama Bear, putting on the green, Soylent Green, Putin. Yeah, this is hilarious. Where's the headline? U.S. begs Russia to remain in SWIFT. The one bank the one bank fails again. Leave the again out. It's toast. Okay. These are the analogic effects of legal name fraud felony exposure. I know you can't connect the dots like some of us can, but I tell you it's a bona fide fact. But then, if you're not playing in the stream of consciousness itself, stuck in a literal physical matrix, still monkey jabbering about this and that, you will not see this. And what a breath of fresh air it is to know that there are some that actually can. And I have great conversations, and we get a lot of work done. We get a lot of consciousness shifting going on. It only has to happen once in the consciousness. And again, I will reassure you, it is as simple as this. There is no paperwork. There is no sending to master. Any sort of idea of what you might think of as a remedy, you just tell them the fucking truth. You fire it in and walk away. It's as simple as firing off a Babylon has fallen email to a court. You got something coming up? You think? Fire one of those off and walk away. Because to do otherwise, you're a fucking demon. And I don't care what you're wrestling with in terms of your own fear. I'm telling you the truth. That you have nothing to fear. You're the one making the boogeyman shit up. I know I used to too. Then a judge bowed to me one day. And I heard a lot of other things prior to that. Lived a lot of experiences seeing really weird shit prior to that moment. And on that day, Lucifer bowed to humanity. And all you need to say to any fucking cop, bailiff, lawyer, whatever, is this. Sorry, I'm not one to break the law. Well, I'm just asking for ID. That's breaking the law. I would not. That's a felony. Legal name fraud felony. You trying to aid and abet me into a felony now? I mean, you're already in one. I can tell. You got a fucking uniform on. And you can't hide behind that. Because the truth is, there's a legal name birth certificate past that uniform without private first class or sergeant so-and-so. And that's who I will be going after for legal name fraud. Jane Doe-755 style. Yan E. Yan. Yan. Creation source E of consciousness. Doe. Yeah, doe, a deer. A doer. Deer. Look, number 17 right there. 755. Kind of goes along with the 155 Country Club Drive that I used to live at too, It just connects these dots. But just because you cannot connect the fractal of all things into that one fucking acorn that you need to plant that oak tree with, just because you can't see it, the infrared and the ultraviolet and the gamma rays and the X-rays, don't you fucking dare tell me what I see, because you're blind. And when you breathe and just do the reading and hang out and stay with us in the concept form, then you too will see for yourself. But not before it. Legal name fraud is the one thing that stops everyone from seeing themselves. It's the biggest lie they've ever told themselves, thinking they were something else, created in the image of another, after someone else's likeness, someone else's name, and someone else's contract, that you have contracted their disease. And they'll pull you into the grave as you will pull your own children. Or not. You choose. So there you go. Swift. There's a little bird just fell out of the sky. Speaking of birds falling from the skies. Another one, the pole shift has begun. Verification of, yes, I know. How to make your knife as sharp as the devil himself? Easy. Truth. The banksters just pulled a stunt that should shock you to the core. Just pulled a stunt? Just? Nothing just about it. What else we got here? Yeah, U.S. begs Russia to remain in SWIFT. That's toast. Oh, I like this one. Top U.S. commander under arrest for refusing to fire nukes at Russia. Here's another idiot. Former acting Prime Minister Paul Hellyer. Talked to him on the air, had him on a show once. Yeah, I even brought up the whole legal name thing, and of course it wasn't at the point where we're at now with it being so concise, but it was still there. I was still telling the same thing. I knew the truth to be what it was. And, well, you're not going to talk, especially a fucking old guy, prima donna politician. You're not going to convince him that he's a fraud. Former Canadian acting Prime Minister Paul Hellyer, USA is in grave danger. He goes on to say, I checked out the first line or two, because it pops these things up. Where was it? I don't even click on these things, just have to scroll on them. Declaring the USA to be in grave danger, exposed the shadow cabal controllers and called upon the American people to elect a new fucking slave master. Yeah, that's not telling the truth, asshole. Fucking scumbag. Martial law signs printed. Russians trained to disarm U.S. citizens on U.S. soil. Yeah. That's the anagogic of Divine Feminine coming in to sort out the shit. It's just an anagogic. The name of the movie could have been a TV show or something. I remember seeing where there was a bunch of people getting herded to this camp and a bunch of soldiers and everything else. I think it was a McDonald's or something that they were all at, and there's all the soldiers standing around with the people, and the soldiers were just there to keep the people in place while the destruction came down upon them, and they all knew they were doomed. The people didn't, but the soldiers did. If anyone recalls the name of that, let me know. Anyway, Roman Catholic priest exposes Pope Francis as the Illuminati anti-pope. R.C. Cola, huh? Roman Catholic, remote control. Catholic. Yeah, catheter. Cathar. Cathargic. McCarthyism. See it all, kids, will you please? I do get weary of people saying, "Oh, this word means this." One guy asked me, "Well, since you know so much, what does 666 mean to you?" How many fucking stories do you think I'm going to tell you? I'm going to sit here and spoon feed a fucking monkey chatter? I already told you the truth. Whether you can figure it out or not, it's up to you. See, Shan, this is how I do it. I just fucking plant the seed and watch the monkeys go crazy. The kangaroos start jumping as soon as you tell them that. Because that's one thing that exposes a demon, and it sends a demon into fucking absolute conniptions. If there's an innocent in there, don't worry. There'll be a fighting match within them. And that's all I see. When I see this coming out, it's like the demon is expressing itself, because it's that parasite that's attached to you does not want you. You are the last one that parasite wants you to know who you are. Because while you don't, legal namer, thinking you are, all physical matrix type, while you don't think that, you're fed on vampires, Van Helsing-like. That pretty much covers everything I was wanting to really talk about. D, what do you got? There's a few other emails I wanted to go through as well. Just lots of fun stuff going on. Bittern, bitter, welcome, and of course, very foul tasting. A classification of wading birds in the heron. Oh, the blue heron? Yeah, the great crane, anu, the kiro on e. Look at the word cheat. It's right there. Fucking ki t. You've got the life, ia, yan yin, t, truth. How you pronounce it? They forced you into a pigeonhole thinking, cheat, it's a liar. Well, I guess you didn't explode the Phoenician, did you? You didn't blow the word up to see how it was constructed and how it has a mirror in it of its complete opposite intent. Remember, double U was added later. Double intent. It mimics the O of creation itself. Remember how I talked about the whole man-made laws mimicking creation's laws? And the only law that they want you to break, they don't care what laws you break. As long as you don't, as long as you break this one, they don't care about the rest. Because they have all your soul at that point anyway, and they'll just tap you until you're into the grave with a nice gravestone saying that you didn't have a fucking clue as to who you were. You got to be the one to decide to not have that anymore. Yeah, it's quite fun. For those that are interested in traveling with, just finally setting themselves free, just all you need to do is rip the VINs out of the front and the door, whatever. Because I'll tell you what's in the consciousness. And the confirm, of course, got the other day. I already knew it was there. It's been there, but it's really nice when it's up close and personal. When someone tells you a story of the cop coming over to their car and the VINs are ripped out of it, and you're, just standing there beside the car having a smoke, and the only thing the cop can say is, "Oh, what year is it, man?" 99, 2000, whatever. I'd have just said, none of your fucking business, personally. But got to be nice about these things. Is it diesel? Well, yeah, it says right in the back of the car, doesn't it? Oh, and then just fucking walk away in a daze. Yeah, it's funny what happens at a Tim Hortons parking lot with cars that are free and clear. Not registered. Nothing attached to it. There's actually a couple of them here now. Yeah. Again, they don't know why they can't fucking do anything to you. They just know they can't do anything to you, and they have to walk away in a daze. That's consciousness coming in, and that's the fog of their war. They walk off in a daze. And the fact that it happened live on air makes it very clear to everyone. So that's already in the consciousness in the same way the judge bout is in the consciousness. The whole system has collapsed. They can't come near you. Do you know the power you wield? The borderline arrogance is what it does. And it's only balanced out by the absolute humility and gratitude of knowing that you have that and you're finally free and clear. I'm good with that. The rest of that shit, not interested. That's all literal monkey chatter, physical meat stick fucking nonsense. Not interested. Yeah, bitterns are classification of birds. Have you noticed that it's a lot to do with the birds? Like Christopher Wren, the designer of the City of London after it burnt down. Only took him 6 days to put all those plans together. It's almost like they were already made and they just wanted to burn the place down to reset up the way. Of course, that's the way it works. It's always about the birds, eh? Does anyone know what a wren is? Well, it's a bird, but if you're in the UK, it's the female Navy version. Yeah. Women's Royal Navy. Wrens. Swift. Banking. Remember, it's the game of the Ibi and the Uru, right? The spiritual and the physical. The EB, consciousness B of the Most High, you are you. Okay, that's when you bring it all together. Or you're an Uru. Intent bogged down. You got to learn how to turn the Anunnaki. Legal name fraud felony is the Anunnaki. That's the on and off key. Anu to life, heart to life. Anu Naki, now applicable life. Infinitely to my life. N-A. A being in French, to. See, this is what people don't grasp about phonics. Phonics, the easiest way to describe it is simply this. Take a word and see how many different languages you can find in it. Latin, you've heard me countless times. Latin, Greek, German, English, Spanish, French, whatever. Admire all T. There's Latin, English, music. All languages. T, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, right? Ad, Latin or to. Mire, that's bog, boglodyte, to bog down. Ad, bog all T, admire all T. It's the same thing. all, as in the oneness, complete. T, the note of love, the highest. Love conquers all. Truth. Law of A, the law of truth itself. Yeah, mix and match. You can use whatever language and again, you don't have to speak all these languages for Christ's sake. All you need is a few of them, a few words. Again, I'm not fluent in anything but English. I can, fake a little bit in French, and I could get into that groove. It'd take me a month or two of being really immersed in it. I'd still be speaking probably like a 5 or a 7-year-old in French terms. But at least I could speak it, But I'm not fluent. I'm not fluent in German. Bitte. Was ist das Scheißen? Was ist? This kind of stuff. Nazi. The seers and the not seers. It's all in the sounds, remember? If a sound means love, I love you, and fuck you in 2 different languages, what does the sound really mean? What you intend. And if you go along with it in one language only, then every other language sound that fits into comes into that sound as well. The big trick, you see. Nothing to do with the sigils and the squiggles and all the rest of it. It was to redirect the sound of creation, the sound of music. Ancient Phoenician is speaking fluent sound. Creation itself. Bitterns are a classification of birds in the heron, her on, and her in family. Yeah. What else we got here? Yeah, Rockabye Baby, indeed. Nursery rhyme. The story of Jack and Jill that went up a hill to get some truth. Jack, of course, fell down, fucking moron, and broke. Be the spirit breath. Wrong one. Broke his crown. And of course, the je, I will, the I will, came tumbling after. Tumbling. Tummy, tums, tummy, tum-tum. What was that? Tumlin in Narnia? Yeah, Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. Truth. Jack fell down, broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Well, no more tumbling. I think we've fallen far enough with this jack-off. Union jack-off. The 8-pointed flag with the 8-pointed stars and the octagon, mimicking the Coptic key of truth, Ka, 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 the 4K club. Spin it around, you'll see it. And if you don't, well, it's your fucking problem because you're panicking all the time. Can't help you if you're in a state of panic. If you're in a rush, I'll tell you what a rush is. What a rush getting kidnapped. That was a rush. And boy, I was in a rush too. You see, I'd already, saw the straw house and said, fuck that. Then I went and built the house of sticks as I was working towards the house of bricks. And I was just starting to put the foundation stones down for the house of bricks when Lucifer showed up. Destroyed everything. In a last-ditch effort to break me. How'd that work for you, Lou? Didn't, did it? No, didn't. Because here's the thing about Lou. Lou Cipher. Lou knows. This game's over. Once and for all. And you can be a part of the creation or the destruction. It is entirely your cull, your harvest. So if you're going to post things on my page, if there's any shit, I will wipe it in your face, henceforth, in no uncertain terms. And you will learn to wipe that egg off your face very quickly. Where my only purpose here is to expose the truth for all of you to wield it. You can call that just trying to help you out. So if you want to spit in my fucking face by not saying okay, go ahead. This cobra spits back. Pure venom. I'll take your gnome out with truth. They gnome. True story, even. Funny that. Anyway, you can call in at 347. Good timing, Roar. You see, you're on the drift. I know when someone's drifted. How do we chat with Shock before the show as well? 347-637-3265 to call in. And, of course, BTR listener, I haven't had a chance to look that yet, but what is it? BTR for the lazy fucks. Yes, 057. Look at you. Hey, Royal Falcon around. I love it. You see, look, you're honest. I like honesty. BTR for us lazy fucks. Good answer. True story. Nicely done. See, I'll roll with you, you lazy fuck. You know, I've been a lazy fuck too, but I put it up once in a while, so I'm not a lazy fuck all the time. But well observed in your self-correcting of that sailing ship. Not so helms deep with some petard blowing up your fucking wall that you thought was protecting you, huh? Look at you go, all Tolkien-like. I like it. 057. Yeah, I'm actually a bit of fun to play with. If you learn to play nice, if you fucking lie to me, I'll kick you right in the gonads. Okay? Because I'll tell you, the only one you're lying to isn't me, it's you. Leave me the fuck out of it. All right, so it's sent to Facebook, and bring Roar in here. And I'm looking like I'm going to need a coffee in a minute, so we'll have a wee chat here and maybe throw a tune on. Roar, what do you think?
Well, sure. Yeah, I got some stuff to share. I was busy today. Busy working on my yellow brick road. Found some pretty fun things.
Excellent. Excellent.
Superconducting video camera captures single photon wavelength time data from ultraviolet visible to infrared in high speed, and that's what we do at the table. And when that gets the brakes, it doesn't feel good. So.
Yeah. You see the magic. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Roar knows what I'm talking about. Ninja knows what I'm talking about. There are others that know what I'm talking about.
I felt the yardstick to the knuckles as I was waiting for the cherries.
Yeah. But I here, let's just make it easy for people. Guaranteed, it might feel like you're climbing a mountain of shit when I'm walking you up the mountain. But I guarantee you a cherry at the top. Guaranteed.
That's it.
You just gotta you see, in order for me to, it's like this. If you think of a path with 7 stones, I need to walk every stone with you to show you the 8th row on the chessboard. And everyone wants to break in around the 3rd or 4th step and try to tell me what they see. Just shush. Let me get you to the end, then tell me what you see, and you will be astonished because you'll see it for the first time in its pure form. Truth. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like this. How much time could you spend on a photograph like that on my Facebook page with the Pope and this fucking ridiculous hat and all the rest of this shit with him, trying to explain that to some girl at Denny's? Do you think she would actually understand it, or he would understand it? Yes, no? No, they wouldn't.
Mm-mm.
But they do understand this. Do you like breaking the law? No. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good start. I'll tell you what. There's one law that you're breaking that you're not aware of, and it's how the system is fucking you out of taxes and your life and stealing your kids and all the rest of it. Do you want to know what that law is that you're breaking, you don't know you're breaking, so they can get away with murder? Are you curious to know that, young lady or young man? You might get a different answer from that. What do you think? And then you tell them it's the legal name.
Very quickly.
Very quickly. Don't waste time with this, guys. Yeah, what are you trying to show, that you're some intellectual fucking researcher, that somehow you know the path, and this is, you're showing me exactly that you don't know the path when you do this. Shit on my page. Shit on this table. And I think I'm actually, I think, world renowned for not putting up with bullshit at all. Kind of made a point to that. You know one thing for sure at this table. With me, you're going to get a straight fucking answer. And most of the time, you won't like it. Guaranteed, I know. I talked about the hate-love thing the other day. See, the unconditional heart that loves all unconditionally, absolutely unconditionally for all, is the one that says, go ahead, I don't care how much you need to fucking hate me, what you think is me. You're hating what you think is me because that's your demon hating itself because it's caught within you. Leave me out of it. Hate me if you will. It's not going to bother me any. Because I know that isn't you. Because the true you would never do that. The true me would never do that. At least now you know what the hate is and where its source is. Keep it where the fucking source is. Destroy it within yourself. Because if you have an urge of hate towards anything other than evil, you've got issues. Hate, like love, is a pure thing. Where are you applying it? I apply hate to hate itself. I fucking hate hate. I hate it. It's all evil. So I'll take all of that hate energy and put it towards the hate. Not you. I hate the lies that you and I and all of us have been programmed into saying, thinking it's just normal common speak. I fucking hate that. Because I know what it does to your soul. And people can say whatever they want. Well, it's just this and that. Yeah, no. You see, you don't understand how creation works. You don't understand that every thought you have is sound in creation itself. It's not the words that come out of your face. Those are just the manifestations of the manifest thought inside of you from your source. And if you're dipping from the well of the demon, you're going to have all sorts of nasty fucking thoughts. And all sorts of cheats of getting away with this, and I'm going to cheat in my taxes, and I'm going to cheat on this and that. I'm going to skip out on a credit card. I'm going to fucking do this and that. What makes that in your world? What makes that fucking free man on the land world? It's great. They fucking love their gimmies. But it's still, in the grandest sense, regardless of the original sin fraud, it's still the continuation of it, thinking that you can cheat and lie and steal from others, get away with it. There's the problem. It's not with the system; it's with you. And if you think you need, how many times you go to an accountant in the past, and they say, "Well, Frank, the guy that friend of mine, loved the band and everything, I hung out with. I never had to pay him to do the books because he always had money come back. And I never paid a dime." I said, don't worry about it. I'll make sure that whatever my fee is, it'll be covered in whatever you get back, and you'll end up with probably about 10 times that. That's okay? Yeah, that's fine, Frank, thanks. You know? He knew how to pull out certain papers and leave this form out and that form out just to create enough fucking, I'm not going to deal with this, fuck it. He knew how to agitate the government employees the right way. He'd give them just enough to go, there's too much work here, to try to figure it out. Oh, okay, whatever, I'll just go with what's on it. These fucking people quit at the first sign of resistance. Can you imagine working in a government office going through all that shit day after day after day? But that was cheating, wasn't it? That was fucking with the system, wasn't it? Yeah. That's what humanity's done to itself. It's made lying, cheating, and stealing okay. That's exactly what Lucifer wants you to think. No, it's not okay. It's not okay for one legal thing to scare you and another to not scare you because you thought you got away with something. You didn't get away with anything. You think you did, but you didn't. I'll tell you what you didn't get away with. You didn't get away with outright theft. End of. Change that road, you'll be fine. I'm just going to toss a tune on Roar and grab a coffee here, and I'll be right back. What did I put up? The ones that I have put up that I don't think I've played at the Legal Name Fraud radio table yet. Day by Day, Pretty Eyes, Cheshire Grin, I think the only ones I haven't played yet. Got Hometown Girl, Nature of the Game. I opened with that one tonight. Yeah, I know. Only Hearts, Over Me, Pretty Eyes, Rain On, Day by Day. Anything tickle your fancy, Roar?
Cheshire Grin, I love it. I try to keep that smile going all the time.
Well, it's 4:20. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. 4 minutes 20 seconds. And geez, how did I know that's the one you wanted? And where my mouse has been sitting, waiting for you just to say it. Here it is. I'll be right back. Enjoy. Take a load off. Lose the panic during this song. Would you just hang out in the song with me and breathe? It's okay, guys. It's okay. We have the masterpiece. We have the Mona Lisa of Mona Lisas here. Okay? Breathe. You really have nothing to worry about. It's the boogeyman that's got you by the short and curlies. Cut the balls off him. Put on a Cheshire Grin, will you? Here we go.
You've no reason to be alarmed. It's only me, no one else. Remember me, the one you love, the one who really cares. If you look outside your door, you'll find me. I'll be waiting there. I'm the one with the Cheshire Grin and the fairy tale to share, to share, to share, to share. Oh, I know you understand. I can read your smile. I can see your thoughts so clearly, and I know you're there. If you look outside your door, you'll find me. I'll be waiting there. I'm the one with the Cheshire Grin and the fairy tale to share, to share, to share, to share. You've no reason to wonder why. No need to be alone. All you need is standing here before you. This heart beats loud. If you look outside your door, you'll find me. I'll be waiting there. I'm the one with the Cheshire Grin and the fairy tale to share. If you look outside your door, you'll find me. I'll be waiting there. You're the one with the Cheshire Grin and the fairy tale is yours. Is yours. Is yours. It's yours.
And not sure if I'm on or not. Skype's doing a little whirly bird thing here, but there we go.
Coming in loud and clear.
There you go. Thank you. All right, let's get your hands up, guys. I know Shock's in here. I was talking to him before the show. Get his mic open. Come on, let's get it done. You guys know the answer to everyone's fucking problem. You do.
42.
Yeah, 4 mirrors, 4 reflections, 2 mirrors in the duality of the 4 faces of man. 4, 2, 2, 4. Okay. Yeah. Legal name fraud. It exposes every layer, from math to music to science to religion to history to economics to all of it. Every fucking thing is wrapped up into that one little acorn. Hell of a tree, wasn't it? At least now you know what Lucifer planted the tree with. The legal name fraud acorn. They make you guilty of crimes you would never intend to commit. They make you guilty of crimes. Period. That you never intended to commit. Acts of desperation. Here's an example of a demon versus you. Okay, you ready? Watch. There's a baby lying on the table, and there's a bayonet stuck in its forehead. And the demon is pushing it through knowing, oh yeah. And there you are pushing it through now that you become aware of it. You going to stop? The demon will never stop. It will continue pushing the blade through the child's face. You, on the other hand, will do everything in your power to slaughter that fucking demon. That's the difference between you and the Satan reality of the physical universe that you're caught in. Game over. It's all fallen down. London Bridge is fallen down. Done. Hell, they moved it to Arizona, didn't they? Isn't it funny? They moved it to the Arizona, the most high area. There's Oz in the mirror, right? Zion, get it? A deer. And Zoan, Ari, the most high, well, it's needle pulling thread, and infinitely mine, in the Christ mind. Of course they moved London Bridge to Arizona. What year was that they did that? They dismantled it and moved it over there. So they tried to transplant everything in the physical universe, like the Stone of Scone from Ireland to Scotland, and from Scotland to the throne of the dragon, dragon's den, the dead dragons, the wannabe dragons, with all their look at them worship their genetic entity ogres. Saint George slayed the dragon. Yeah, we know. Slayed creation, you, source. Genetic entity ogres, George. Know any bushes on fire? Any ogres on fire? They even got the bar attached to them. You couldn't make this shit up, guys. I mean, have a look at all of the, quote, politicians. Yeah, ticking, the fucking bomb. The Obama's ticking. You see? Tick, 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 tock, tock, tock. Hickory dickory dock, mofo. What? Do I look like Big fucking Ben to you? What time is it? Yeah, you know what time it is. Time's up. The boats are getting called in. End of. Had enough yet? Plant a seed. One seed was planted to grow the tree of hate and doom, the apple that you have fed from, the Eve serpent. Legal name fraud. Let me show you the allegories of legal name fraud felony that you're committing. Do you know the story of Hansel and Gretel? The Tweedledum, Tweedledee, the duality of you until you find the third eye, the true self? And it's not that fucking little penis inside your head, okay? That's just a switchboard in terms of the physical transference. It's kind of like slipping, something in between, right? The pine eel, yeah, the pine of El. That's the pine tree, pain tree. They got all sorts of this shit, the big giant acorns and stuff, and that, what they worship penis. That's what it's all about, the stolen intent. And all they have to do is keep raping you, divine feminine source creation herself. All right, let me know when you're done being raped. But there's the one acorn of the system, legal name fraud. The one law, the only law they absolutely must get you to break to make all of their other laws come into force. Because not a one matters without it. You know, if I wanted to, here's a nutshell. If I wanted to, I could rip down the fucking street at 200 kilometers an hour in a fucking school zone, knowing full well that I wouldn't harm anybody. But I wouldn't do that anyway, because it's just stupid. What's your hurry? All of their little statute bullshit things are all paper. I'll tell you the only real crimes out there. Look at the 10 Commandments. And you break all 10 committing fraud. The only fraud that Lucifer wanted you to keep committing to make you guilty of every crime you would never have intended. You would never have intended to say fuck off to a credit card company or anything, right? It's out of sheer desperation knowing you're getting fucked. The whole system is based on the one lie. There's not a crime you can commit knowingly here other than harming another. So if you want to really give the truth to people, there it is in a nutshell. An acorn shell. You know the movie, the squirrel chasing the acorn? You remember those, the prehistoric mammoth, woolly mammoth movies and those? Those are my favorite scenes. And there's the acorn that you've been searching for. Me too. I was looking for it too. We found it. You will stop every cop, lawyer, judge, meat stick, fucking uniform, official of any kind whatsoever, and I don't care what fucking badge, rank, uniform they think they're living a delusion in, because you stop them dead in their fucking tracks. I don't break the law, asshole. Huh? Legal name fraud. It's a felony, didn't you know? You should. You're using one, and you're hiding behind a fucking shield, so you're actually using two. That's why you can get away with murder. Innocent people in cells beaten them to fucking death, because you know it's never going to be you that gets charged. It'll be the uniform, and they'd like to keep you a, admin or something. You really got to cross the line with those motherfuckers. When you go too far and public opinion is swayed too far, that's the only time they'll ever let you go. Just like the chief of police in Guelph. You know? He went too far. 2 weeks in the solitary, right about 3 years ago, but now, yeah, he was handed his fucking marching papers. Yeah, Rob Davis took down every fucking chief of police in that moment. You see, in creation, original creation, things can only happen once. Beyond that, it's a copyright. Why would you copyright something? Because as soon as you have the concept that you need to, this is why anyone that wants to do musical stuff or whatever, please do. But leave all the other shit out of it. Okay? Because what you did by doing that was you gave that all that power of that creation that you did, you gave it over to Lucifer and you fucking denatted yourself. I'm just saying, not a good idea. Would you please stop doing that? Please, pretty please, sugar on top. You're killing yourself, and you're doing all these beautiful, wonderful things, and they're fucking useless. Do you honestly think for 1 second I'm going to fucking post a music link to something? I don't care how beautiful the creation is, because it ain't yours anymore. It will be as soon as you remove all that shit off it and do a little YouTube edit. Then I'd be more than happy to help. But I do not serve Lucifer. I do not serve liars. I do not serve promoters of lies. And whether you think you are or not, I don't care. Because I can see it very clearly with copyright notices put up in the front before the fucking music even starts. Don't do that. You're way too talented to give that away. Humanity needs you. Stop giving it to Lucifer, please. Please, pretty please, sugar on top. How about a little cherry? Yeah. Ham L Tone. Yeah. Sorry, who set up your financial system in U.S. there years back? Some fucking George Hamilton or something? Yeah. Hamilton, Jamaica. Hamilton, Ontario. I have Hamilton, Washington. Hamilton. Yeah. I used to take Irish dancing lessons and tap dance in Hamilton. I used to drive half an hour to go. So I remember that drive down the mountain. What's Hamilton in Ontario known for? Well, it's known for its fucking steelworks. Steel. Yeah. Big steel. It's got the lake freighters there, you know. Some ocean-sized freighters. Big lakes, many oceans. Oh yeah, you see the funeral fucking pyres burning of the burn off the excess gases and everything else. Yeah, Steel Town they call it. The Hamilton Tiger Cats is their football team against the Toronto Argonauts. Big rivalry. Isn't that funny, eh? I could play the anagogics all over that. Yeah, I'll tell you, if I was to be in a conversation with the former family and, you know, the ex, the girl's mom and all the rest of it, you say Toronto Argonauts and the Hamilton Tiger Cats and they're giving you the fucking stats and who's playing what and what game is when and all the rest. And don't even get fucking started on hockey. Jesus Christ, these people are caught up in their... You see, these are mattresses, princess. You haven't found the P yet. The P is a legal name fraud felony. It kills everything dead in its tracks. You have no need to ever set foot in a court. You have no need to ever make another mortgage payment. You have no need to pay anything to anyone, anywhere, any fucking time. Is that clear enough? What are they going to do? Take nothing to court? What are they going to do? Take nothing away? Remember, I went through the fires, kids. I don't want them taking your home. I don't want them taking your family. I don't want them taking your shit. That's my goal here. So please, keep fucking fighting me on this. Because I'll tell you what, that's what you're fighting. That's me walking up with a fucking big bowl of vanilla ice cream with, you know, chocolate syrup and cherries on it, handing it to you and saying, here you go. And then you take your hand and shove it in your shitty diaper and wash it in my face. Okay? When you don't say okay, that's what you're doing to me. Like I'm somehow fucking attacking you. No, that's your demon that does that. Get a grip on the fucking demon. If you react to something I say, that's your demon gotcha. Pay attention. Hang it. Does that make sense? Is that working for you?
Okay.
Okay, works for me. We get on great, don't we? Okay. Yeah, okay. You know, here we are, Roar, Shock, and 215's in here as well. Here we are. Here's the fucking sword of swords. You want the sharpest blade to take care of the devil himself? It was in the headlines, for fuck's sakes. Here's a confirm for you. What was it? How to make your knife as sharp as the devil himself.
Stop that.
Yeah, no. Truth.
Got it.
Legal name fraud is all you need to know. Shen.
Fell on me. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, fell on me. Who you asking to marry you fell on me. Look at you asking Lucifer to, would you be my honey and fuck me in the face all day long? Yeah, that's your lover. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Lucifer's got you by the ears, and you'll be completely out of control. And it won't matter how far down your throat Lucifer rams his cock. He'll choke on it.
Stab it with the steely knives.
But they just can't kill the beast. Now you know how to kill the beast by being the Biaz truth instead of the Biaz crucified beast. 666er. So there you go, YouTube fanatic fucking ego poster. How many more? Well, carbon 666, pencil, ink, make the ink mark, all legal stuff. You know, maybe if you're kind of a Christian kind of type, you might be concerned about the mark of the beast and the whore of Babylon. You might have read about it once in a book somewhere. That's what you're doing. But apparently you don't want to know. I was just saying to Nessa earlier about watching. I love, you guys know I love Bill. I love Bill Donahue. But I tell you, watching some of these fucking videos now, I can't stomach it. So close. So close. Well, you are not a name. You are the I am. You are the Jesus. No, identification. Well, that's different. No, it's not, Bill. That is the issue. And you just glazed over it in the video. I made a comment on the video as well. I love Bill. And I'm telling you, if there's two people on this fucking planet that I know can get this, that's Bill Donahue and Sivan Bomer. Anyone think you can debate that? I don't. I fucking know these two if they would just sit down for fucking 5 minutes with me and really get this. Then they'd be changing consciousness and humanity. They've already changed enough of it. That's the will be was moment. What are you doing now? Or are you still trapped in glory days? Put up a new video, Bill. Start talking about legal name fraud. Sivan, do a fucking show on legal name fraud. Because until you actually do this, guys, you're fucking frauds to me. And I love you. Rumor has it Dean Clifford's out. The direct current has been released. And I'm hoping that it's been realized. And that will remain to be seen. And I am glad from the most benevolent part of me that Dean is no longer suffering in that shithole. If he truly is innocent. And that remains to be seen at this point. Because if Dean Clifford isn't talking about the fucking legal name fraud, then I'll know who he is. How close do you got to get to me, Dean? Same fucking event that you organized close enough for you? Geez, what have you been doing for the last 18 months while I've been busy working my fucking ass off to wake this planet up? Bickering and fighting over something? Like some wee fucking git? Or did you finally once and for all figure it out? Have you finally seen the goddamn damage and carnage you have thrust upon humanity in the same way I did? Not quite as much as you, though. You were way better at it than me, apparently. You know, you and the likes of Rob Menhard and Frank O'Collins. Mary Croft is in that group as well. Sorry, Mary, but that's just the way it is. Still clinging to the fucking Klingon shit, aren't ya? What about you, Tammy Pepperman? You still throwing the pepper in people's faces? Bozo Entertainment, how about you? Peter Eugene, you still selling your fucking wares, you snake oil sales fuck? Kurt Cullenbach? DNA? Old Clue, fuck year and a half ago. Don't tell me about fucking Kurt Cullenbach. Calling you back, is he? Fucking liar as far as I'm concerned. He knows what's going on. I've told him. Legal name fraud. Look it up. Prove that it's okay to use somebody else's copyrighted material. Prove that it's okay to be an interloper on somebody else's contract. Prove that it has something to fucking do with you. Oh, my bank. The bank accounts. The little white man treasures and trinkets from the forked tongue is what you're holding. Is that your diaper pens? That's smart, isn't it? Yeah, you wouldn't want to lose those fucking diaper pens, eh? That's where everyone would see the shit you're smeared in, eh? Little Smirnoff vodka there. Not so clear, is it? That'll knock the smirk off your face, too. Entirely up to you. Because when you speak now and forever forward without showing humanity the way home, I know you. And you have judged yourself on your own judgment day by that and in and of and for that choice, that very thought, when you know the truth. True story. So we'll see, won't we? We'll see, Santo Bonacci. Won't we, Santo? Well, no, Sasha Stone, Alex Jones, and all the rest of you fucking shills, Davey Dick. I can write it any way I want. You might say David Icke. I just slid the D over and put it where it was supposed to be. Davey Dickey. Got a little Dicky bow tie on there for Lucifer there, Dave Repto boy. I'll call you motherfuckers out, Jordan Maxwell. Sorry, Max, you're still not spreading the word. Guess I have to call you a wanker again. One more time, wanker. When are you going to start telling people the fucking truth? The real truth. I know you were trying. You're getting the word out. Good on you, mate. Good on you. But, you know, what's the Bible verse? Found you lacking? That one? Do not be found lacking. Time's too short for that. And if you wonder where the passion comes from, it's the desperation in knowing that time is short. When? Well, that's up to creation, isn't it? No man shall know. Oh, the masters will have a good idea. And we do. And that's not a claim of authority. That's not a claim of status. That's just a claim of knowing who the mother star is. Within you, the master, within you. Instead of the monster within you. Master or monster? Human or infinite immortal being? Your call. Your harvest. Phi-cycle? Well, you'll be the bicycle for the recycle over and over, but it's this recycle, it's just going to be a bunch of slag, you know? And I ain't slagging you on that one, because I am telling you the truth. You are going to get slagged on that one. So I'm slagging you, and I'm not slagging you at the same time, if you see it. It's a singularity, but then what would a monkey chatterer know about this and that? And all sorts of your pictures of the Pope and your U.S. government posts and all the rest of this fucking literal matrix nightmare that you fucking wankers, want to dabble in. If this isn't enough of a fucking call you out, I will know you by your actions, and you will learn to say okay to the truth, and you will learn to stop shitting and lying and fucking poisoning minds by sharing the literal gutter tripe without an objective to set humanity free. Black and white, kids. Welcome to the real Kansas. Only there. Or you can keep dancing with the munchkins. Monkeys, right? Munkins? Munchkins. Munch to knowledge. They even brought it out. They had to get the mayor out there with the fucking certified dead. It's pretty clear. Fucking house is on her. I don't need a piece of paper to tell me she's fucking dead. Look, they even reinforced it in their little movies and everything else, you know. But that's all normal common speak stuff, right? It's just the way things are normally in the social structure of this nightmare, yes? You know, that thing that destroys the entire planet, creating wormwood everywhere? Well, I'm the fucking can of raid, kids. You want a SWAT raid? Well, here it is. Katie swats you, and you're going to fly through a fucking cloud of raid, and the Lord of your flies is going to come down, and your fucking Luciferian cock's going to fall out. And don't worry, I've got a number 11 scalpel. I'll take care of that for you. Where is it again? Something about that sharp fucking knife? Yeah, that one. I had a good gig when I saw that. How to make your knife as sharp as the devil himself. Tune in to Kate of Gaia. They didn't finish the headline. I did. Yeah, the banksters just pulled a stint. It means they had to pull their cock out. Yes, I know. That should shock you to the core. Oh, my God, you can't shock me any more to the core than this place already has. I'm at core. Heart, core. The pole shift has begun. Yes, it has. The world about to experience a once-in-a-history of the universe event, and that's all I needed. Apple cider vinegar. Well, you know how to fix it. Soak it in cider, right? Apparently that's all Lucifer does with his dick. Wants to soak it in cider all the time. 23 research-backed benefits. All meat stick back benefits. Look at you serving your fucking Lucifer body. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is big. The biblical warnings have been coming true already. Wait. Well, yeah, not much more time to wait. Crazy shit. U.S. begs Russia to remain in SWIFT. Yeah. So much for the demon. I was in the Illuminati. Now I am telling all. Obama, space flights, and all the rest of that shit that goes along with it. The big plan to kill 90% of Amir icons by 2016. Oh, yeah. Don't think that's Americans, by the way. That's Amir icons. That's the legal namers. 90%. It's a fucking lottie, isn't it? Yeah, remember that 90% of your brain and 10%? Well, there's your 90 and 10. 10% is creation itself. You know, using all of your mind. You got to get kind of loosey on this. Loosey-goosey. I figure I'm punching 40 to 50% now. I watch consciousness stream change. You know why? A few others are doing it. And we know it. Urgent message to ground crew. Total solar eclipse March 20th. Ground crew? Well, we're the boots on the ground, right? BOOTES is the spiritual mop-up. Take care of the plow. What else we got? Furious federal judge. Look, they're trying to play the good guy, bad guy. Good cop, bad cop. Watch. Furious federal judge smacks down Obama's amnesty scheme. Threatens... 90 seconds to roll over. Threatens Department of Justice with bullshit. And, of course, my favorite, right below it is the coming storm. Coming storm? I'm right fucking here. Duality storm. Speaking of, let's go to Mayan magics, shall we? What do we got there? What day is it in the cosmic sense of things? Well, let's see the energy. See if it's playing a 4. Stability? Heart. Yes. Storm. Look at that. Heart storm. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? 4 is the cube, the most stable of all forms. And the establishment of volume by definition. By definition. Turn up the volume. Turn down the volume. It depends if you're filling up a cube with shit or your mind, self, soul with truth. That's what I do. It's the establishment of volume within me. Turning down the monkey chatter and turning up the truth. By definition, flying the Phoenix Airlines, yes. The 4 directions give orientation, like 4 dots in a line. Connect 4, remember? I've talked about this. To any form as the height, length, depth, and breadth. Give shape to any form. True story. The energy of 4 sets the parameters which establish the freedoms and barriers needed to create a game, work, or relationship. There's a fucking dead giveaway, huh? We're almost in rollover. We'll be there in a sec. Sorry if you didn't make it, but anyway. You know how to play this game. Fucking diaper pins, please. Mayan sun signs. Storm. Oh, look. One of mine. Clues. Game piece clues. Day of the blessing of rain. Truth. Giver of all life and lightning. Oh, I'll light you up. A gift of nitrogen to Mother Earth. Let's have a look. Nitro? Yeah, it's pretty explosive. Gene? Yeah, I'll blow that shit up. To the Mother Heart? Yeah, absolutely. And Oz1, as one, to ozone, to Father Sky. Oh, yeah. You see, let me bring in this whole DNA fucking Kurt Kallenbach shit nonsense. He's not seeing it from the spiritual, is he? No, he's still stuck on a piece of paper. Oh, meet your maker. Well, you keep doing that, you... What DNA line is the one that came from source? The fathers or mothers? All that do is make fake fathers. You know, with sperm creating babies, they have they're the father. No, every child is a child of Zeus. Creation. Je suis, the I am. The only thing you did, Dad, was squirt. All you did, Mom, was spread your legs and play catcher to the batter. Drove you home. And you didn't create that child either. The body, the meat stick, the physical illusion, but you didn't breathe life into that child. I certainly wasn't there with Emily and Hillary giving them mouth-to-mouth, breathing life into their lungs, and June certainly wasn't doing that. She was trying to get fucking air into her own. So who's the breath of life there? Me? You? No. Life itself? Yet you want to claim that? Nice delusion you live in. That's the DNA fuck-up right there. Continue the one line through the mother. What do they call that? Mitochondrial? Yeah, my duality, con, Dr. L, Lucifer, yeah. All that had to be stuffed in there was a thought. Prima nocte, anybody? You know, first night? Think about these things. Eddie Longshanks? Oh, yeah. Sir and sire names. Check out some of the work some people have done. One of the most brilliant things I've ever come across was the work, who was it? It's on Kittigai.wordpress, talking about the sire name fraud. Fucking sheer work of brilliance. You guys been paying attention to some of the stuff people are putting out, Ninja and others? You guys actually fucking paying attention to this? I'll tell you, you don't get to that WordPress site just because it's some schlock. That's some fucking profound shit. And why I've always told Ninja, you put everything up on that. You put it on the Kittigai or wherever else. I love people that tell the truth and share it in profound ways. That's all I've been trying to do. And it's really wonderful to find others doing it. Look at you guys with, here, I'll give you an example. Shen, this is for you, love. Taking that same picture and taking all those lies and doubts and deceptions that were printed alongside that fucking paper doll worship, fucking Benedict Pope on a rope. Something like this will work better on it. Take all that writing off and try this one. Losename.com. Something really catchy like, this motherfucker tricked you out of your soul through the legal name fraud felony. True story. creativeguy.wordpress.com. Losename.com. Legal name fraud. Google it. That would work better. So by all means, if you're going to put up pictures of monkeys, put the joke with it, will you? Tell the people the fucking truth. You throw up a queen of the whore, picture of the whore queen, fucking Mary Elizabeth, and the rest of those big-eared fucking monkey monsters. Kid rapists, murderers, you know? What was it, one weekend, fucking 3 of them went over to France, and 50 boar, wild boar, slaughtered, amongst countless other fucking birds and animals that they just went through the fucking woods with and slaughtered. For the sport of it. Like this monkey the other day trying to talk about benevolence and the eagle one, the imperial eagle flying from the tall tower in Dubai, Goodbye, Dubai. And here's the guy talking about sustainable hunting. Oh, so, here you are talking about a bird that was on the brink of fucking extinction that you're so happy you brought back, and you're saying it's okay just to kill a few of them. Well, wasn't that the fucking problem to begin with? Killing one of them at all? Fucking fork-tongue these people. Fucking demon meat sticks. Oh, but it looks so good. Oh, it's a soft sell on the soft lie, you oil salesman. Snake oil. Legal name fraud is the gingerbread house. Do not eat of that. Because what happens when Hansel and Gretel grab a chunk of the fucking house? The witch wakes up and wants to put them in the oven. And they barely got out with their lives. But if you notice, there were some skulls and bones and shit lying around from others that weren't quite so smart, tenacious, willing to live. Do not eat of her. Do not partake of her. Legal name fraud felony is the gingerbread house, is the straw and stick house. And that wolf can huff and puff the magic dragon all day long with this brick fortress called truth. Oh, go ahead, huff and puff. And no, you're going down. All three little pig style. And by the way, when you go down, you ain't coming back. I don't need a trumpet in this band. I am the trumpet. End of. Day of the blessing of rain, giver of all life and lightning, a gift of nitrogen to Mother Earth and ozone to Father Sky, also associated with the moon and the cycles of the moon, which are the meter of the feminine aspect of creation. It's just an allegory and the illusion and the reflection of the lies, the white lies, reflected off the face of Serene, Circe, Sin herself. All names of the moon, they're all allegories telling you the one thing. Legal name fraud, reflection of yourself. The essence of storm is the feeling of unity, security, and warmth experienced in the home while the tempest of trouble rages in the world outside. Stand in the eye of that hurricane, lovies. Perpetually youthful, storms exist to experience the ecstasy of freedom, don't we ever? They have the great capacity to both learn and teach. Yeah, that's kind of worked out too, yeah. They're constant, not that I care, it's like whatever. Just got to get the word out. Their constant quest for novel experiences, oh yeah, often leads to difficult tests and storms of emotion. Been through the mill. Not afraid to try anything. I just don't attach anything to it. What do I need to learn from the experience? Look at these difficulties for the lessons they indeed are and will enrich their lives rather than destroy. And it's a good day, as always, to count your lessons as blessings. Your Katie bitch slaps, those are your blessings. And your enemies as angels. Your no vengeance within self as the saint that you are. If you seek a debate with me, you are seeking vengeance with the truth. Don't do that. As I promise you this, keep doing it, and it will cost you your soul. So don't be an asshole. Be as soul. At least that way I know where your anus is. It's your ano-as. You as the heart. Not the Uranus that all the shit comes from one end or the other, just like a worm, out of your mouth or out of your ass. You're the wormwood. And that's a wormwood contained within you. Get rid of the infection. Legal name fraud, felony, is the infection of the soul. And it will destroy you. That is a fucking fact. But then if you're not in the stream of consciousness, you won't know that. Maybe you take it from those of us that are telling you this. You seek freedom? You seek freedom. Don't lie to me. I'll know when you seek freedom. Your actions will show me. Your willingness to learn will show me. Your willingness to take the shoulders and drop them. That's called surrender to creation, surrender to truth. Because while you got your shoulders up, oh, don't worry, I've got a fist that will punch right through your fucking universe faster than you can blink and fart popcorn. That's my job. Had a little chat with Jason, and one of my concerns, this is about a week and a half ago, one of my concerns, as always has been and always will be, is just how high, hard, and fucking fast I can deal this out without holding back. And Jason only told me one thing, and that's all I needed to hear. Don't hold back. Okay. So I'm not. I'm not holding back. And don't let my silence fool you. Don't think that you're getting away with anything, anytime, on this table. Don't let my silence fool you. I'm right here, right now, in full observation, in stream of consciousness, watching the mind. Facebook, Creative Guy discussion group, Skype, everything. I'm watching the mind. You will show me you. And the best part is you won't even have to try, because you will. Now that motherfucker, Pumpkinhead there, Sticky Boy Benedict, no, he's already hung himself with his actions. He's already got the noose around his neck. There's no judgment there. It's just what it is. I can tell by the actions. I didn't hear Pope Benedict talking about legal name fraud, and he was the one that got the fucking Denick ultimatum. Apparently it was okay, for the Pope to go and rape Kate's entire family and destroy her life. You're okay with that. So that's your action, and you're connected to it. Anyone that's connected to that and anywhere in the system, cops, lawyers, judges, all of them, the whole fucking planet are all connected to that one moment. Same as the judge bowing. Every fucking uniform, every concept of legal and everything else on this planet was connected to that. Lucifer bowed that day, September 1st, 2010. And all Lucifer could do from there was run and hide and pull bullshit moves. And just as I was about to put the cornerstone down at 7 Dalebrook, that's when the raid came in. I put the cornerstone down with Denick ultimatum, set the foundation for it. And then the beautiful bliss of it all, creation said, all right, Katie's ready to go, rip her clean. That one took a bit to figure out. But I figured it out. Ah, thanks, look at that. Nothing in my way to get the truth out. No emotional attachments. Oh, sure, I'd love to be hanging out with Sue and the girls and the puppies and, sitting on on what was my deck at one time and having friends over and making sure there was a place for others to sleep when they needed it. But right now there is a fraudulent legal name felony, having stolen property, living in my home. What was my home? What changed? Well, the lie changed it. So it's, in the most ethereal sense, it's still my home. And I'm okay with it. So they burned. I don't give a fuck. I mean, they had to know whose house it was. Had to do a little research. And, the neighbors. If you live on a street for 17 years, people know you. Know what you're like. They read the fucking papers. They knew the shit that was going on and the lies that were being spread. Oh, there's the girl's mother thinking the fucking newspapers had it right. Well, geez, maybe have a little chat with me. Seeing as they're talking all about me, they didn't bother to ask me about anything. So whose story is it? It certainly wasn't mine. So why do you believe it was? Well, because the newspaper said so. I know, you're that fucking thick. I mean, June, she's a sweet girl, but not the brightest fucking bulb in the box. You fart too loud and she runs, And that fucking monkey she's with, the time ogre. Oh, it's time up, Timmer. Horton heard the who. I know all the pieces in my game. I know all the faces of good and evil. The hearts. I know the ones that deliberately did things and the ones that were terrorized into doing things they would never have done previous. I see the cause points and where things change. And things changed dramatically, didn't they, Tim, when you fucked June on the picnic table while my daughters were sleeping somewhere else, left unguarded? You remember that, right? I have the recording of it on... it's funny, I already knew that, and you and June talking about it that night. How did you know that... Yeah, how did I know? Consciousness told me I knew. I just watched for the pictures. And all I did when I tapped your phone lines and got all your fucking conversations on tape. Oh, they're still there. I can play them for you if you want. See? But what's the point of that? It's just enough to know it. It's there. And the truth of the matter is, you know what you did. I don't need the recordings. Silly. You're already judged in your actions, and that's okay. Judgment Day's here. Right now. No animosity here. None. If anything, sadness. But that's, whatever. I'm not going to cry for a fucking demon burning. And I know the innocents are coming home, so nothing to cry about there either. This game's over. You should read about Revelations and stop worshiping Satan at that fucking building you seem to think is going to save your soul. No, it's going to cost you, Mucky. It's going to cost you everything. Well, you're nothing anyway, but everything you've stolen. And don't worry, when the fucking smoke clears, we'll know who's who. And boy, won't I not be surprised. At all. I won't be surprised at all who's there. Won't be surprised at who's not there either. Because in every breath you take and every word you utter and everything you do, I know you. That's not important to me. The only thing that's important to me is, do you? Do you know you? Don't think you know me, because you don't. Some do. Those that choose to know me. I'm actually a lot of fun. I'm a fucking five-alarm blaze at a party. I'm a good time. Hell, I can provide entertainment, fucking good jokes, nice flashy little skirt, and all the rest of it. I can fucking sing up a storm and play a bunch of different instruments, too. Throw a couple other players on the stage with me that actually know what they're fucking doing. You're going to get a world-class show. True story. What do you want? You want this? You want that? I'm happy to fucking play. But the fucking Luciferians didn't want that shit. No way. No, not a chance. They didn't want that. No, loves. Set yourselves free. You're afraid of the boogeyman. Oops, let's get these mics open. Sorry, kids. You know, when the head goes down and the torus field opens, it's whatever. What do we got here? Oh, 42 minutes to roll over. Look at that, 42 again. Funny that. Anyway, take it away, guys. And can you guys do the quick little announcement for the SNIP, SNIP show? It's not going to be the hexed NIP anymore, right? GNIP, come on. What's the info, guys? Open your mics. I got two here. You got Shocked and Roar. Come on. Teamwork.
Hey, sorry about that. It's Facebooking.
That's why I kept talking. No shock there.
If you want to call into, what did you say, SNIP?
Yeah, SNIP, you know. So nameless, it's painless.
Right. So nameless, it's painless. Awesome. All right, if you want to call into SNIP, after this, the phone number is 914-803-4058. And, yeah, we'll have the Skype number in the Skype rooms. I mean, yeah, the BCR listener number in the Skype rooms, and we'll announce it on the show so you can call in.
There you go. Just like that.
Just like that.
Now, for those in the legal name fraud radio room, not sure if there is an S on the end of that POW. Just so you know, just posting it for you. Yeah, and if you guys ever need a hand on your board, just let me know. I can sit there with you as well.
Yeah, we've had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm just saying, there's more than just you. I mean, there's all of us here. I mean, you guys all have access here, so you know that way I know it's. If you show up and you want to talk, you can open your own mic, you know, that kind of thing. It's just how it works.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's all good. I just letting you know. Anyway, so if you do want to log on the board, the information's in the room there, and you know that's for those like Libby and Ferocity doing the French and whatever else, and you guys and whatever, you know, team thing, you know. No panic. No worry. Things will be as they will be. All right, so there you go. What else we got here? And, Rory, you said you had some wonderful happenings from today, so I'm just going to sit back and let you roll.
Yes, I'm practicing my Phoenician and broke down legal name fraud. Spirit of creation's way to the heart of creation in the spirit breath of all creation in your truth.
Oh, someone knows Phoenician. I like the Frau D part, the Frau Divine Feminine, half the whole in the mirror. Frau D. Yeah, I love fraud. You might pronounce it Freud, fraud, ego, id. No connection there. Much. Anyway, it's all that logic. Really? You know, the guy that invented the ohms resistor was named Ohms. You know, the whole thing that's causing all your resistance by sitting there going ohms for Allah, ohms for you fucking... Are you tapping the back of your head there to make that penis go wiggle inside your head? Or have you figured out who the third eye is and that your body fills with light? It's called truth, the way and the life. When thy eye be sin goal, sin harvested, sin swallowed, Singal. What are you, a fucking Singal tiger? Oh, yeah, no way. Bengal, Sangals, all the same to me. White tiger, this shit, guys. Yeah, the white whores. All the king's whores says, and all the king's men, Humpty, don't jump on that side of the wall. Legal name fraud has you on the crashed side where the king's horses and the man can't put you back together again. That's up to you. And when you crash on the other side because of you realizing the truth, and in my case, the egg was shattered into fucking, I lost count of the pieces, but they're all glued back together now. You know, I got my egg back together. I got my Mort calling Orson egg for travel back.
Yes. That's kind of the road I went down today. It was fun. I posted this morning Bill's Welcome to the City. I think it's in 67 REZ Rev. And I noticed you had posted that too on Facebook. And he was talking about 7 chakras, and then we know about the 12 zodiacs, and that's all in your brain. It's all about you. So a few months back, I used to wonder, what is this chakra thing? That's all understood. So I was looking, I said, well, the 7 deadly sins, let's search YouTube. And I came up with this album, kind of the same era as the Rovers, called the Dubliners. And it's called the 7 Deadly Sins. The whole album is about, I loved it.
Yeah, the Dublin, that's the Dubliners.
Yes.
A lot like the Oneaters. The Wonders? Oneaters, yeah, Need to the Truth. One hit wonder. Well, no fucking wonder you've been missing it because you haven't found the hit. Now you found the hit record of legal name fraud felony. Fuck off cop. Fuck off bailiff. Fuck off lawyer. Fuck off judge. Fuck off Queen Elizabeth. Fuck off President Obama. Fuck off Pope whatever. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off Lucifer. Period. Enough. See ya. Bye. True story.
Domino. Goodbye. It's the whole... Imagine a whole room of dominoes. They've got thousands of them lined up all in a row. Like the whole room. And
that
you just push one.
That is the Anu domino right there. Not the Anno Domini. That's the Anu, the heart domino that knocks every fucking domino of Lucifer down. This is the one, all the baskets in that one rotten fucking Humpty Dumpty shattered egg, and there's nothing that the king's horses and the king's men can do to put that Humpty together again. It is done. Jericho's walls are down. The trumpets have sounded. Now sound them from the rooftops. 7 angels, remember? How many are doing this? I'm not counting 7 yet, but we're close. We have 7, shocked.
Yep.
But I'm still not counting 7 yet. I think we're about 4, maybe 5. Get on it. I'll be right back, grabbing a coffee.
My bad.
Hey.
Yeah, I keep going back to Facebook, and I muted out, so I have to, go back to the home screen, and yeah. So, have you guys heard about the legal name fraud?
Yeah, I have a friend in Australia, Cop Watch or something. I'm going to start posting some stuff with them. And some dude, Carl Galloway's preaching all kinds of religiocosa shit. Anyway, get email address, phone numbers.
Yeah, I see a lot of those cop block people. They like to talk about their rights. No, yeah. Just another random branch off the tree. Look, I mean, the leaves are beautiful, but it's not going to get you to the top of the tree to be walking down those roads. Yeah, not get caught in that legal mumbo jumbo. If you're off the path too far, it's going to be hard to get back, right?
That's just figured a great place to post legal name fraud. Google it.
Yeah, that's all you really got to do anywhere. I mean, what was that? Obama was getting interviewed by YouTube podcasters or something. I just kept hitting losename.com over and over again. It's not hard.
No.
Anyone in the world can find 5 seconds of free time. Yeah. I'm going to get some coffee.
Okay.
Geared up for
I'm going to jump in and say hi.
Hello.
I feel so Luciferian. I don't know how to handle myself anymore.
There's days.
Oh.
Slay the dragon. Just slay it. And it, When I do that with people around, it's so much more fun when people get it and you can have conversations about how it's affecting them positively in their life, and they, and then the other ones are like, kind of draining energy. So got to reboot.
Yeah, that's what I'm going through, a reboot, and
yep.
I am so grateful.
And the sanity is coming to the table and sharing and hearing how everybody else is doing and hang in there. We got it.
That's what I'm grateful for, this table, everybody at the table. And, oh, my goodness, it makes such a difference because it is crazy out there. And it's crazy in here. Inside of me is going crazy. Just every time Kate...
we're at the enough.
Oh,
enough.
We are.
That's the, that hit me for 2 weeks now. Enough.
Hey, Libby.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Just have to go out and pick up a card. The normal's on its way as soon as I do for you, sweetie. Okay? Does that help? What? Did I do something right?
Oh yeah.
You know why? Because you did. Is that making? I just got back to I just heard the voice. So I was making coffee. Yeah. You weren't expecting that though, right?
No, but I'm really, really, really grateful.
So it's truth. All right. So you know the standard routine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just been doing my rounds, Ferocity, Rob, you, Chris, Bird, and don't worry, the birds are flying. I watch the birds, and don't worry, the bird seed goes to the birds that are flying. They need the food.
That's what's so tough out here, is that those that can help don't, and it's just like, what? It's just really amazing to see how people can be so comfortable but not. Do
you know what's really fun about this? And Ninja and I were talking about this before we set up this table, whatever. Because all we needed was a table set up, and another blog talk saying like we normally do here, And I said to Ninja, I said, well, what do you need? And to set it up for a year, and I looked at I think $400 US or something for a basic primetime spot, and I said, well, no problem. So I sent $500 through the PayPal, Yeah, it's funny. I don't punch a clock. Creation works this way. We have some beautiful flyers out there. I have one commitment and only one commitment to uphold, to speak in the truth. That's it. And as I was saying to Jason last week, about holding back, and I really have been, guys. I really have been, and no more. So it really is a very, very simple thing. Now, here's the magic about contracts, and don't leave anything hanging, ever. Leave nothing hanging, right? The choices I make are contracts already there, and they must be fulfilled. That's why I don't contract with anyone. So when the bird comes in to make that choice, that's a truth choice, and it's already done, okay? Now, I had sent 500 to Ninja to take care of the table, to, make sure it was covered, so we had the table here, knowing what was, Paul, he needed a break, and, he'd been going through a lot, and I'm a tough bitch to deal with. You know that when it comes to truth. I don't fuck around. And anyway, as, quote, fate would have it, it was already dealt with outside of that, and Ninja got back to me and said, well, no need for you to be doing that to this, because we have this and that, and it was all taken care of. I this is truth's business, nobody else's, okay? So what I did with the 500 that I had assigned to this table, I'm going to show you the power of this. Assigned to this table, that contract was hanging in the air. So I have to retask that satellite, the Sat-L-ite, right, to put Lucifer on his fucking arse. So what I did was I retasked the satellite to fly over Ferocity's house. Yours was already en route anyway, okay? So that's how that got reassigned. So it stays in the flow of truth, and that's the only way this will flow. It will only flow in that direction. So I've got one card here. I have to go to the dollar store and pick up a couple more cards, but it'll be out as fast as I can get that done for you. Is okay?
Oh, so okay. Oh, okay.
I mean, if there was someone near you that had PayPal, I could make it a lot faster for you.
Except
that's why
there's no way from PayPal to go to. Actually, someone just made me a PayPal account. Someone did, but it's only valuable to buy things online because I don't have somewhere else to go, and I know you know that. That's just one of these.
Yeah, that's why you get government checks.
How do you get a government check?
Oh, it's called cash.
Right. I'm sorry.
I know. Here, let me check their checks. Cause I don't know who's signing their checks now. No, that's what cash is. What we're doing here is cashing Lucifer's checks into the truth. It destroys. This whole thing that this Ben Hausman guy was talking about currency reset. He doesn't have a fucking clue what currency is. Still thinks it's money. Still thinks it's tangible. Still thinks it's real. It's not. It's pure soul. It's not physically real. It is the proof that your soul is being fed on. So that's why I use government checks to cash Lucifer's soul out. And it is my great joy to get rid of as many government checks as I can that come to me, to get them out to you, so you and the rest of us can cash them and destroy this motherfucking planet system. Does that work for you? Works for me.
And you are right about not holding back, because I have been feeling so Luciferian every time you put one out there. I see it in me, and I go, oh my God, here, and here, and here, and here.
That's
and
crazy.
Here. Oh.
3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you're both sorted out, and you're the only two I still have to take care of. So the only thing that's going to slow it down is the mail. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. No, don't thank me. It's got nothing to do with me.
Thank creation and all the little birds.
How about we just simply have gratitude in the fact that there are those of us in the truth sharing it together, so that we can all get the job done. And that's the only stipulation I have. And it's so easy. Oh, my God. Talk about a job description made easy. Kate, the flow will be there as long as you are telling the truth. Okay. Is it okay for me to go hardcore? Yes, I wish you would. Okay.
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 I wish you go hardcore more and more.
Okay, well, that's my wish for all of you as well. Let's get all hardcore truth porn, shall we?
Shall we? Sure. Okay.
There we go. Yeah. So that's just, that's just way to go, Yawn way, not Yahweh. Fucking duality. Ash? Go to the Ash way? What,
no.
The Ash Ram? Seriously?
No.
You know what an Ash Ram is, don't you?
I know.
Yeah, that's where rams go to shove their heads in the ashes of others. Ash holes. More like an Oz ram. Oz of duality ram. Yeah, worshipping Lucifer. But I'm wearing the turban on my head to make fuck off, will you fucking goof. Look at you. Look at you stupid wee bitches with fucking bags over your head because some guy is jealous that he doesn't want anyone looking at his wife to mind fuck her. Oh, I know all about you, muse of L-I-Ams, Muslims. I know all about you, Judas, you betrayers. I know all about you, Christ ions. I know all about you, you fucking demon worshippers. Oh, a little hardcore for you, Mark of the Beast wearer. The second death is the body. The first is the paper. You want to suffer the second death, go ahead. Your call. Big grave waiting for you. Don't worry, it'll be toasted like a fucking marshmallow when we're done with it. I'm good. Truth works for me. Commanding uniforms all over the planet. That works for me too. Because I'll tell you, the next uniform that goes on, and the next intent of a uniform going on, will cost them their souls. Because in their actions, they are known. True or false?
True.
Rip. Yeah, I know. There's no debating that.
No.
You put a uniform on, you're telling me everything I need to know about you.
Yes.
Pretty clear, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Hearing with your eyes, watching the real language. Oh, sure, I'll help you move on the weekend, kitty. And you didn't show up, you lying fuck. But you'd be pissed off if I didn't show up on your weekend with my truck, right? I know, eh? Yeah, lived that one. Oh, yeah. I've been fed on my whole life. That's what happens with creators. They get fed on. Have you noticed? If it isn't someone trying to steal a song from you or steal an idea or empty your liquor cabinet or your food supply or your home, your family and all of it, if there isn't somebody trying to fucking do that, fuck your wife or fuck your whatever. Oh my God. Here, tell you what, I'll write all the songs, fund the entire band and fund the CDs and everything else, and we'll go do a gig and I'll split it 4 ways. Is that okay with you guys? Oh, yeah. Yeah, all you have to do is show up with your shiny shoes, eh, John? With your fucking whore on your arm. Hey, what's up, guys? Well, we're all sweating after, 4 hours of intense getting the gear in and set up and everything else for you to show up with your fucking hair perfect, like it was put in a, compressor to hold it. Yeah. I know all of you. I know you all. And John, yes, you lived up to your name. Do Hurdy. Yeah, and Sam, you lived up to yours too. Marada. Yeah, my rot of Christ. Yes, I know. Tim Gore, Ogre. Yeah, you like to gore into the spirit, don't you? I know all of you. Oh, you attached so close, didn't you? And guess what happened when I needed you the most? Where were you? Couldn't see you for the fucking dust. Hey, Neil, hold this in your palm, Yeah, well, you just met your fucking Palm Wednesday moment. You and your Cher L. You fucking deer of Lucifer. Cheryl. Oh, I know all about you guys. I see you in your way. I see you in your name. Same fucking thing. And when you walk the truth, I see you as well. It's really easy. Just look at the name. The only clue you will ever need to see someone's way If they're living the name, well, you know the negative. It's right there. All sorts of P's and L's and D's and G's hanging out, if you notice. Right, Davy Dickey, Davy Jones, Alex Jones Locker? Yeah, tongue in the cockles and muscles of Lucifer, aren't you guys? Yeah. You said don't hold back, Jay. I'm not going to hold back anymore. I'm going to call all these fucking Luciferian assholes out for who they are. Jordan Scamwell? Oh, I know all about you. You fucking piece of shit. Yeah, J.M. Schneider, more like it. Makers of fucking death. Yeah, these are not easy tables to set out for newbies. But your soul's on the line, so don't mind if I get a little passionate about you and showing you that, you know, if you want immortality, it's up to you. I don't care. I really don't. Because if you don't, I know who you are. And here's the fucking clincher. You don't want immortality? Yeah. Then you know who you are, too. See ya. Yeah, time to pop some corn, roast those kernels over the hot flames, eh? Works for me. I'm good.
Call it as it is.
I can't help it. Like I said, here's the best advice I can give anybody. If you don't want to hear the truth, the real truth, and nothing but the truth, don't ever ask me a question you already know the answer to and want someone to make you feel better about your fucking Luciferian lies, because I won't be the one to do it. I will simply say, well, you sure you want to ask that question of me? But here's the funny part, because the fact that you asked the question in the first place already means you've answered it within yourself, and you're just looking for one more little thing to cling on to say that it's okay to be a Luciferian mindfuck while you destroy others. That's not me, that's you. I can't change you. I would not even want to change you. That's a trespass on free will choice. No, sure didn't I tell you this tranny trick would work and we'd get all the demons caught up and they'd oh, fuck, oh yeah, and they'll take swings at me. Yeah, sure not fucking tell you? Oh yeah. Yeah. Give it to Katie, she'll eat it. She'll try anything, once. Well, it's hard to know the experience, right? I happen to like cabbage, because I tried it once. And I happen to not really like cooked raisins. About the only thing. You know, that Christmas kind of fucking, whatever they call that thing? Pudding? It's not pudding at all. You're fucking putting me on with that shit. Or wedding cake. It's the same as wedding cake. Most disgusting fucking putrid shit on the planet. No wonder they put it in a wedding cake. And there's some people that actually like that shit. I'm going, you're fucking nuts. Here, let's see what we have in the fridge that's left over and throw it into a cake with some flour. There's a good idea. There's your wedding fucking Christmas pudding, eh? That works, doesn't it? Yeah.
Throw a little rum in it, nobody will notice anything.
Well, you know all those Navy SEALs, they have to get their rum ration, right? Yeah, you saw it. Not applicable life SEALs, I know. Navy. Who are the Navi? Ring a bell with any blue people anywhere? The Navi? The now applicable life? It was in a movie once, wasn't it? I think they called it... Oh, Avatar! Yeah, Avatar and Featherfest. They left the feathers out. Isn't it fun to dance in Wonderland? Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is. Lovely. Yeah.
And I'll tell you, here's the thing, because I know there's enough people at the table that are in the zone. They know Arizona, okay? You know Arizona. You know what it's about. Now, how the fuck do you tell these monkey chatters how to shut up? Come on, tell me. Give me a hint, will you? I've been trying for years.
Stop!
Yeah, what the fuck made you finally shut up and say, you know what, maybe that fucking mouthy tranny's onto something? What was the moment for you? I know what it was for me. I know the moment that I knew this mouthy tranny was onto something. What was yours?
Oh, my God. Chunky matter.
Yeah, monkey chatter equals chunky matter. What are you, a big pot of soup or something? You fucking Campbell's coat? Yeah, the Campbells. Never trust a Campbell. Never trust a Greek. Well, you know them Greeks, they'll fuck you in the ass like nobody else, right? You know the jokes. Right, Gus? There we go. Oh, the spirits seem lifted tonight. Did I do something right?
Oh, yes.
Always.
Do you know why I did something right? Guess why? Because you did. That's your consciousness mirror reflecting you, you rightful being you. Look how right you are. And thanks for making me right, because I like making you right. Have you noticed? And boy, when you're made right, isn't that right just gorgeous? Because something shows up that you just weren't fucking expecting, and you go,
oh,
right,
yeah.
truth, right. Now I get it. Yes, you do, and you will. Because you are Jason born again. Yeah, son. Oh, yeah. Sounds like cutting some heads off.
I want to say something now. Sometimes, many times, I have to pinch myself if I'm dreaming or this is reality, but it is reality.
Yeah, you're not of Babylon anymore. Yeah, that's the moment you realize what the fuck am I doing here thing. I know the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, I got it. That's not. You see, that's stream of consciousness. What the? Oh, right. And then I have this thought always comes in every time I think of this. Every time. And it's probably one of the funniest things. For me, anyway. They fucking called me in here? They fucking called... Seriously? They called me here? Like, fuck, how bad did it have to get? Jesus Christ. Well, he tried too, and they fucking crucified that poor bastard, you know? It's all right, J-Boy, I see ya. It's all good, man. Talk about, hey, listen, and he didn't even have the internet, so he was right, and you shall do greater things than I. Fucking right, J-Boy. We play on the same team, you and I. Look at that. We have the ether to our own Ethernet. That's I guess that's one of the grids the Hopi missed, eh? Oh, they were sticking in. Oh, I love. What was the post yesterday? I fucking laughed. I'm going, oh yeah, you natives talking about the white man. Oh my fucking God. Is that the native Hopi or whatever elder with a status card, legal name attached to it? Somehow thinking that it was about skin color? The white man? You fucking dope red man emotional piece of shit scumbag? Still caught in your little matrix, are you? How about you just consider the fact that, hey, humans, cool. Come in all sorts of shapes and sizes and varieties and 2 different standard breeds of male. One with an opening to get fucked and one with something to fuck it with.
We all bleed blood.
I kind of noticed that, you know, we had that in common, the red blood thing, you know, the heart, the feeling and yeah, you know, that stuff, name, that way we all had that in common. I was looking for all the things that we had in common, not the things that separate us.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's all you get taught in school is look at multiculturalism, look how fucking separate we are. I'm going, fuck you, I like Mexican food. I'm not separate from Mexicans, I'm not separate from China, I like Chinese food too. I fucking love Thai food.
Me
you
too.
want to go on food side of things, you know?
Yeah.
There's nothing quite like some pub grub in Belfast, I assure you. Actually, my favorite place I've ever had pub grub was in Moira. Yeah, it's a modus operandi of the IRA. Moira. 3/5 IRA, don't you know? That was the big joke, right? Moira, Northern Ireland, M-O-I-R-A. 3/5 IRA. Well, you can't go to Moira because 3/5 of it's IRA and we're prods, right? Funny fucking joke. But that's the IRA. Oh, yeah, you can't make this up, eh? Who were the bad guys? The IRA. Well, let me show you what it truly is. The I, the self, the IR. Not the ish, the IR. R-E, row. Of the Christ mind. That's the boat I row. And it's not provisional, it's not Republican. It's just pure fucking IRA is what that is, modus operandi. Now, coming from a raised Protestant Masonic orange Rah, the Queen fucking 12th parades and 11th. Oh, yeah, that's a big chunk. There's me standing on the top of the Divis Flats. The IRA former stronghold still is, but whatever. Right? Going, you guys have it fucking going on. Would you just do me a favor and listen to the truth and stop killing each other like Egypts? Would you please? Just for 5 minutes. Let's have a talk. You're on the right track here. You're on the right track of taking the crown down. That's what the Irish are about. We lived next door to them fuckers for years, you know? And these fucking whiny natives crying, oh, that's 200 years. They're fucking millennium assholes. You don't see us fucking crying with status cards, do you? You don't see us going, the white man is this and the white man. Fuck you. You seem to like the white man's shit. You got the white man's car. You got the white man's name. You got the white man's slave tag. Look at you. You're an elevated slave. You get slavery at a discount because we stole everything from you. Oh, lucky you. The knot I have. Oh, too bad. You got a problem with your fucking Taurus field there? I have nots? How about your Scorpion, your I want, I don't want? Nothing made me more fucking sick than hanging out on the May 24th weekend, Victoria Day, while the fucking natives are letting fireworks off, celebrating the very whore regime that enslaved them, and they're having a great fucking time doing it. I mean, what else are you going to do on the res but buy smokes and fireworks? You got a card? Nah. No, I don't need to be a slave at a discount. Not like you. Oh, please, look at me with hate in your eyes when I'm the one trying to set you free. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's what's so hard. That's what's so hard, to see people hating what we have to say. It's like, really? Knives in the back, knives in the face, knives just coming at you, and yeah.
Oh, and they don't think they're doing anything wrong while they defend their monkey chattering fucking Luciferian ways. You ever noticed? Yeah. They don't, it's all your fault, okay? Because you told me I have to take responsibility for your own diaper changing? Yeah. You don't mind, right? I mean, here's an easy test for anybody. Can you, in this moment right now, take care of a newborn child with who and what you are? Yes or no? I can.
Yes.
No, that's it. There you go. It's very easy, isn't it? Can you? Absolutely. To the best of the truth's ability, I can. And truth says, yeah, no problem. You'll be able to take care of that child, and don't have to worry about punching a clock either. Just teach the right stuff. But this game's over, guys. This game is over. Ender's game is done. The Trans-G Ender is here. This is the Ewok fucking moon of Endor. The shields have lifted. You know the dark star you get the visual of the Death Star. That's the moon. The shields are down. It's a spiritual thing. You need to see it in the consciousness. If you need to see it in the physical, watch the movie in the description with Admiral Akbar. You fucking kidding me here? The spirit of the British Accredited Registry? Of course it was Admire all, to bog down everybody, Akbar. That's exactly what the bar does, doesn't it? Bogs down all of the spirit through the bar. Admiral Akbar. Here's the truth coming from Admiral Akbar in the mirror of the lie. Have a look at the diagram. It shows you the moon of Endor, and it's got the shield, from the shield source, and it's going up and around the moon, Death Star. Have you not seen? Did you not see the movie? I just thought I'd put you in the script of where we are in it. Guess what comes after? The shield's getting dropped. Any idea? Did anybody watch Return of the Jedi? Not the Jedi. The Jet-I. Jet meaning black, divine feminine source. Je, the I, T in the law of consciousness. Truth of I, the all-seeing third I, you, the true absolute source of creation. Yeah, the return of the fucking Jet-I is right. But don't want any fucking fluke Skywalkers either. No, their family line's fucking toast. No, yeah, I'm going to be the Darth Vader, and I'll have a couple of kids, and they'll have a fight, and it'll still be the same family in power. Anybody see that little plot twist? Oh, and somehow Anakin gets off the hook last second by saying, "Oh, I figured, yeah, go hang out with a fucking Sir Alec Guinness, why don't you, and have one while you're at it." Yeah, fucking Yoda. Yeah, Yoda. Yeah, look at that. There's the D in it too. Yota. Yeah, how about some gratitude, Jedi?
Nyota. Nyota in Swahili. Sorry, but Nyota in Swahili means light. Nyota.
There you go.
To interject and say that. There you go.
Fucking phonics again, eh? Jesus Christ, what is it with phonics proving everything? Pisses you off, doesn't it? Yeah, fuck sakes, you can't make this shit up. And we're just about done here. I got about 2 minutes at this table. I'll definitely be slipping on to the other one. I'm debating whether I do the. I've got my bowl ready here for DMT. So. I know it. Yeah, it's nice and quiet here. So. And I was staring at it all night because I had primed up and got ready with a little pre-bowling, i.e. some grass and a little hash, just to kind of get the. And I'm looking at it going. Why? Because I have to feel it, and I got to tell you, I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Beautiful.
But I'm never in a hurry. Creation will tell me when. So who knows?
That's the best moment to be in.
Yeah. I don't think. I just wait.
Yeah.
Creation shows me all I need. Fun, that, isn't it?
So beautiful.
Yeah. So there might be a little surprise on the Snip show. I don't know. Again, it's. Yeah, I know.
All right.
Tonight you had me roaring. Kate. You are just good, funny shit, girl.
Yeah,
I didn't know you didn't like raisins.
Yeah, we found out one thing about that too.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I don't like raisins because I'm walking around with a sack full of 2 of them for a lifetime. Okay? I hate raisins.